and end bad government protest. Peter Obi media outreach made the denial while responding to allegations from a presidency spokesperson, Bayo Ononuga, who had accused the Labour Party leader, Peter Obi, of masterminding the planned protest. Obi's media team described the allegations as wild, wicked, and baseless, insisting that these claims are a deliberate attempt to arrest Peter Obi, restrict his freedom, and hinder his advocacy for good governance. They say multiple attack dogs have been deployed to condemn Obi's credibility, distract the Nigerian populace from his message, and encourage Nigerians to disregard what they describe as the presidency's cheap blackmail. All right, Bello Sage, former Director General, Edo State Labour Party Campaign Council in the 2023 presidential elections, joins us from our Lagos studio to look at issues emanating from Edo State. Hello, very warm welcome to Newsnight. Let us look at the rally today, the Godfather and the Godson reuniting, Oshomole and Shuaibu, both from Edo North. How significant is this homecoming for the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shuaibu, to the APC?
Yeah. It is a bit significant in that, he's been a bit estranged from his godfather. It's been a long journey for him, but I don't think I want to comment too much on that because that's entirely the internal affair of APC. But for Comrade Oshomole to welcome him so warmly today to that rally shows that there has been some rapprochement between them. Perhaps the reconciliation process amongst them and between them has gone on well. But like I said, I don't want to dwell too much on that, but I think that will provide some psychological, how will I call it, psychological succor to the Deputy Governor, Philip Shuaibu.
Yeah, and Bello, when you look at the development in Edo State in the last 24, 48 hours, the shooting incident at the airport and the rest that involved Shuaibu and Okpeolo, the APC governorship candidate, how do you describe the, political battle ahead for the government house in Benin?
I think the battle is going to be intense, but again, that is what differentiates some of the parties, particularly the Labour Party, away from the other parties. I think that was a demonstration of bestiality that happened yesterday. But again, that is their own mantra, and those are their antecedents. Violence, and they achieve everything by violence. So I think it's something that is condemnable, and that is what has happened in all the elections today, particularly the elections of 2023, which I led for the Labour Party. But I think going forward, with the upcoming governorship election, I don't think that will be tolerated. It is something that is condemnable, and all well-meaning persons and all well-meaning citizens of Edo State should condemn that act. Of course, what do you expect? Where you have able-bodied young men, the Gen Z, well-educated, but nothing else to do. No employment. All the employment-generating organizations that were established by Ogbemudia and Ambrose Ali of blessed memory, they've all been killed by the PDP and APC in their 25 years of governance. And there has to be a change, a paradigm shift, a change in the narrative. And that is what I think Labour Party stands for. And that is what Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata is coming to change.
Well, this narrative, Bello, if you'd want to, comment on it, does not seem to change at the center. I mean, at the national level of the Labour Party. It's like things are really not holding again. I've not said they are falling apart, but they are not holding. INEC has outrightly come out to say that he did not participate or observe the UNEWI 27 National Convention of the Labour Party that brought Julius Abure back as national chairman. Big crisis in the hands of the Labour Party at the national and state levels.
Okay, I think I'm not hearing you again there, but let me speak to that. That you will find that you look at the membership of Labour Party across all levels. Look at the kind of persons that have been attracted to the Labour Party. At least we are not shooting ourselves in the streets. We are not using guns to kill each other. There are internal mechanisms for settling such things. It is a disagreement that is internal, and the leaders of the party are working on it. The INEC letter has been circulating since morning. What INEC has simply said is that they did not monitor the convention in any way. The national leader of the party, Mr. Peter Obi, and other well-meaning national leaders have been working on a resolution. And I can assure you that because of the quality and caliber of people in Labour Party, there will be a solution. You don't have a contribution of people in a party and you don't expect that there are differences. But we are not washing our linen in the public. Internal mechanisms for settlements are going on. I listened to Oluchi just now, Oluchi Okpara, all right? She has made her press conference, but I want to leave on that because since I don't have a mandate to really speak on that, we have representatives. I've talked to my leaders this evening before I came here. They are working on it. There have been meetings all across the country, in the Middle Belt, in Kaduna. Meetings are going on in Abuja to resolve such. I am sure that an amicable settlement will come out very, very soon. But at least we act with civility. We are people that conduct ourselves with all decorum. You will not hear Labour Party members shooting at each other in the public and turning politics into a do-or-die affair. No.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you people. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thanks for your time with us today. How are you guys doing today? We still have a big one for you guys. I thought I should come in first to acknowledge some of you right there on the comment section before we move on. Kenneth Okonkwo sent a strong message, to Peter Obi, a very strong message, to Peter Obi. He talked about integrity, the stand of Peter Obi currently in Labour Party, and he talked about Julius Abure, and he also talked about Barrister Olumide Akpata. So we are going to be checking that shortly. But before that, let me quickly acknowledge some of you right here that is with us. Mother of Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for being here with me every day. I appreciate you always. Thank you so much. Amaka Fujebi, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. Thanks for all you do. God bless you, man. I appreciate you as well. Madam Obi Achuko, thank you very much for the super chat earlier on. I'm very, very grateful. Jeko Obedient, thank you very much as well. Say thank you. Jeko Obedient, you left me a long note. Okay, let me put it back on screen again. Say thank you so much, Mr. Najawash, for the wonderful and selfless work that you do daily to see that Nigeria is liberated from the shackles of corruption and wickedness of those in government. We love you. I love you too. Thank you very much. I appreciate you always for your encouragement. I appreciate every one of you that is genuinely encouraging us here. My wonderful panelists, my commenters, my super chatters, my spectators. I appreciate you all. But meanwhile, I'd like to move on. Madam Iris Finance, thank you very much, man, for joining us today. Good evening to you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you, Patricia Nofe, my dear sister. Thank you very much. Feko Jubilante, thank you very much once again. I appreciate every one of you, my people. God bless you all. Lambi Pesoyemi, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, my people. Emmanuel Shooks is right there with us. Ify Jack is with us as well. Thank you, Ebuka John Oga. I appreciate you all. Ola Kunle, Oladi, thank you very much. God bless you all, my people. I'd like us to move on right now. I guess you guys can hear me though. You know, I'm here alone. I notice we're facing some difficulties for the past couple of days now, but I don't talk about it. I don't know where that is coming from. But if you can hear me, just say yes on the comment section. As long as you can see, I don't have anybody on the panel yet. I've not posted out a link. In fact, let me post out a link so that we can take this last video together. So we'll take it from there. A link I've posted, click on it, join us here. Okay, thank you very much, Madam Iris Finest. Thank you so much for confirming that to me. Yes, God bless you all, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Please click on the link, join us here, and let's talk about the things that's affecting us together here today. Today is Sunday. We'll be here, depend on how people engage us today. You know, I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much for the confirmation that you guys can hear me. I appreciate every one of you. But meanwhile, I'd like us to quickly move on right now to Kenneth Okonkwo and listen to what he have to say. But you guys can already see the title right there. You know, INEC have rejected Abure's convention. I believe I've been vindicated because I've been talking about this Abure for so long. In fact, some people disputed me. Some people hate me for speaking against Abure all the time and all that. Finally, because sometimes when you guys are talking on media, you're not aware the people that is listening to you. I've said it before, so many prominent individualisms have reached out to me, commending some of you on this panel, which I don't like to talk about. You know, the same way INEC can be listening to you. Mother Luke, thank you very much. I can see you already. You know, the reason why, you know, I normally say to you guys to always, you know, speak and listen to yourself at the same time. Look, today, you were not aware that INEC have been listening, or rather, they'll be following up what is going on social media or in Nigeria. It might be on our own social media or other people's social media. You don't know. But they are listening to you. Nobody right now on earth, I repeat, nobody on earth right now that social media have not been impacted positively or negatively, one way or the other. Social media is taking over the world. So anybody that is talking down on social media saying that, oh, blah, 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 all those children where they talk on social media, those children talking on social media, the realism of life right now go through social media. INEC have rejected Julius Abure, you know, that yes, they are not aware. After enough pressure, and I can say, I don't know about other media, but I'll give credit to my own media and give credit to my wonderful people, my wonderful panelists and callers on this platform, my wonderful commenters, every one of us that have practiced, have kept our enthusiasm to continue to speak against this satanic corruption about concerning Abure. Then they look and say, okay, if we succeeded in bringing Tinubu in for the presidency, we might not succeed on this, because the pressure is just too much. I bet make we deny this man, say we don't know how the convention take go. They have denied it. They have rejected it. As we speak right now, Labour Party doesn't have any national chairman. But then, Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo, don't talk now, say, Peter Obi, tell us where you dey. Thank you very much, Adelaja Ogobi. Thank you very much, sir, for your super chat. And God now God bless you. I'm very, very grateful with this and your consistency. And God will bless you. Thank you. You know, Kenneth Okonkwo of all people now don't talk. I know say some people now go they lambast on Kenneth Okonkwo now say, what is he saying? Blah, 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 and all that. But I want you guys to listen to this. He's saying where you stand, because normally, you know, now you teach us this integrity of a thing, but what is happening now? This Abure matter, you know, they talk put. Where did they happen? I'd like us to listen to what Kenneth Okonkwo have to say here. Then we'll take it from the guys. Press on the like button, help us to share so that we can do this together. I appreciate every one of you, my wonderful people. Listen to this. Kenneth Okonkwo did not only talk about the situation that is going on in the Labour Party, he also referenced, or rather talk about the state of the nation.
Wranglings in your party, and you've talked about how crisis in political parties obviously can impact your performance in elections. I just want to ask you, do you feel you know, former Governor Peter Obi, your candidate in 2023 election, has a full grasp of what is going on within the party? Because, I mean, yes, we know that there's a chairman, or whether or not whether the legality of the chairman occupying that position is another debate. But, if you have a presidential candidate, people believe that that presidential candidate is the leader of the party and should have understanding and should be able to marshal all kinds of internal mechanism to sort out the problems before going into a crucial election like Edo, for instance. Do you think Mr. Peter Obi has a full understanding of what's going on within the party from your assessment so far, from all the issues you've mentioned, how there's no internal democracy, how there's no integrity, especially coming from somebody who campaigned on being different from other candidates and who is going to uphold the virtues of being a selfless and altruistic leader that you mentioned? Does he have a full grasp of what is happening?
Well, when you see him, you ask him.
I mean, you worked closely with him. You work closely with him. So, I mean, yeah. I assume that you still talk to him.
All right. Mr. Joseph OG, according to your question, anyway, thank you very much for the super chat. God bless you, sir. But the question attached to it, that Kenneth Okonkwo have left Labour Party, I'm not aware of that, but I know he suspended himself. He took a break. He don't want to have anything to do with Labour Party for now under Julius Abure, but is out in entirety. So that's all I know, but maybe we need to do more research about that. But the way he's talking, you can see that he's still with Labour Party, but he just wants Julius Abure to be thrown out. That's all.
Yes.
I have advised you to allow me. Okay, what have I said that you are interrupting? I should make a point first. You can apologize.
Please go ahead, sir.
So that
yes, go ahead.
I will smile.
Yes.
No, I have been here going to 2 hours. When you interrupt, you apologize. That's what you do.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption, but I just wanted to say that you said I should ask him when I see him. You said that, so I just wanted to put it out there that you work closely with him. So
I am coming to it.
Yes.
I have told Nigerians that I'm going to be 100% honest to them.
Yes.
When I don't want to, if I can't say anything based on honesty, I'll keep quiet.
Guys, you guys listen to what Kenneth Okonkwo have to say about Peter Obi now.
Let me tell you, I fundamentally disagree with him in the way he's handling the issue of Labour Party. Fundamentally. Because everything you say is true. A leader should take leadership and take responsibility. I told you here before, I don't have different standard for Mr. A or Mr. B. No, I did not enter politics to paint words, because that's why Nigeria came to the level we are in. A leader cannot shift responsibility. I'm sorry. You have to take responsibility. The scenario you painted is absolutely correct. After 2023, he is the leader of Labour Party. And it is his duty to prevent the situation we are in now. Because prevention will always be better than cure. We are entering the cure stage, which may turn out good or bad. As a leader, he would have made his stand very clear, chosen a stand, stood by it, and he had such followership after the election that whatever he said and stood by it would have been the position of the party, and people would have supported the position. If you say you stand on integrity, if anybody is doing anything in the party that is not conforming to integrity, you should be able not only to call the person to order, but to effect the necessary change that will ensure that that scenario is cured before it had time to germinate. He made it public that he was not part of the convention, that the convention is wrong if it is constituted and conducted in that manner, that there should be all-inclusive convention. Now, the all-inclusive convention, having not been conducted by Abure, the logical and the natural thing he ought to do is to disassociate himself from everything Abure and support the stakeholders of Labour Party to take over the Labour Party and organize the all-inclusive convention, which he ordered. Now, allowing people who disobeyed you to come again and be parading themselves as the leadership of the party is trying to accept what you have already said is your irreducible minimum. Because he taught us that it is better to lose doing the right thing than to win doing the wrong thing.
Okay.
So if we believe that APC, INEC is wrong by not conducting free, fair, credible, and verifiable election, then we must uphold it everywhere, including if anybody wants to do it in our party.
Right. Let me go to Barrister. Barrister?
I fundamentally disagree with that method. It will not lead us to anywhere in Labour Party except where it is leading us to now, which is crisis.
Right.
And nobody who has become a leader should shift responsibility in my presence. No.
Barrister.
If you want to be a leader, you assume responsibility, take charge, and do the right thing.
Barrister, you have the floor.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. That's it right there. I want us to start talking. We're already 1 hour. That was Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo sending a message to Mr. Peter Obi, His Excellency, telling him that leaders don't shift responsibilities. They take responsibilities, right? I've been upset to talk, you know, and they also talk and say, this integrity of it, now you teach us. You know, so I don't talk this thing before. I supported Peter Obi before. In this area, I mean, I'm not aligning with Peter Obi at all. Some of you have said, oh, Peter Obi know what he's doing and all that. For me, I don't believe in you know what you're doing, because the followers are following you because we want to hear from you all the time. I don't know if you get it. It's just like me coming here. There are some things you're supposed to hear from me. I don't talk about it. And people will just be saying, oh, Mr. Elvis know what he's doing. Everybody have their own followers as long as you become a public figure. Peter Obi, you know, if I'm not mistaken, 79% of Nigerians across the world, both home and abroad, are believing in him, following him. And we want to hear from him, you know, when things are going on like this. But some of us now don't turn out to Bible study. Peter Obi know what he's doing. He's a wisdom man. He's a this, is that. It's not about that. Julius Abure is a crook man. He's obvious, you know. So Peter Obi should call him out. You know, so I like, for me though, I've told you guys before, it's not just today. I'm 100% in support of Kenneth Okonkwo. Everybody have their right to support whoever they want to support. I don't have any problem with that. I support Kenneth Okonkwo for standing by his words and for standing his ground to make sure that Kenneth Okonkwo is to, please mute yourself now, to make sure that Kenneth Okonkwo is thrown out as the national chairman of Labour Party. You know, like you guys have said, maybe Peter Obi really know what he's doing, but I believe normally Peter Obi should be communicating with us. Peter Obi should be publicly denouncing someone like Kenneth, Barrister Julius Abure. To be honest, you know, the private auditing that we're still waiting for till now, the whole year, when you're finished, you know, we are the 7 months now, since January till now, July. August is around the corner. We never still see the private auditing till now. Peter Obi is not saying anything about Kenneth Okonkwo. Sorry, why is it Kenneth Okonkwo all the time? He's not saying anything about Julius Abure and all that. But for me, today, I'm happy. It might also be that it's Peter Obi that is behind this secret result that we are seeing. Who knows? You know, so sometimes waiting we not see, we can take actions. But for me, what me I'm fighting for, I just want to see results. And the result is gradually coming out. If now Peter Obi there behind it, I'm happy. You know, as long as the result emerged. We are seeing the result right now that Barrister Julius Abure, INEC have denied, have rejected him, you know, in entirety. So they don't know what happened in the convention, you know, what did they do? We're not there. We didn't witness it. You know, we are not in support of it. So that means, as we speak right now, Barrister Julius Abure is not the national chairman of Labour Party. He's authentic, he's fake, he's satanic. And yes, that's it. So our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, personally from me, if you are listening to us, I beg, sir, talk to us. We are looking, you are the only person who they look in eye right now. They talk to us. You know, I know say sometimes you are a very careful person. You don't want to offend this, you don't want to offend that, you don't want this one to hate you. They don't already hate you. But guess what? The good people of Nigeria know that you are a good man. That's what you should be. You should focus on. Not the satanic people in power. They might hate you or they might go after you. They might. Who cares? As long as the people are behind you, that's the most important thing. Always speak, always speak. We want to hear this thing. The silence is too much. We're not gonna be like, say you don't still become president tomorrow. Nah, we'll cause they beg you, make you talk to us, you know, go talk. Like Obaseki they do for Edo State. So Obaseki go your day there, you know, like person like deaf and dumb. You know, they talk, you know, they do anything. He's not communicating, he's not doing anything. So a lot of Edolites all over the world, I've seen that, how do I put it? I've reasoned meaning on that, you know, that maybe it doesn't have a guide or respect for the people of those states. So I know I made to see you like that to Peter Obi, because sometimes now the step we will follow now today. Remember saying that your own footstep now today support you today. We can as well still use this one against you. Say Peter Obi, you want to become our president? He will not they communicate with people. The day we go get problem now for with Asorok now saying a Tinubu fight for his Kishi, he not go tell us. You know, they were what they call this the best friend. Atiku go fight that, not go tell us. You need, as a leader, you need to carry us along at all time. That's my take, though. I know some of them will still hate me for this one now. Some people not go super chat me again now for the next 37 years because of waiting me talk. So some people not go greet me again. In fact, some people not go come the panel again because of this one we talk. So, but guess what? I'm not interested. You know why? I say the truth and I express my views. If you hate me because of my views, it's up to you. I love Peter Obi, or I like Peter Obi, or I'm supporting Peter Obi. It's not the issue right here. The most important thing right here is that we should be able to question our leaders. But the problem that we have in Nigeria is that when we question our leaders, you see some people will be fighting you. Who are you? Who born you? Where you reach the shoe where the leader where they ask a question. But you see, that's where we have a problem. You know, we have big problem. I was watching, I think I have the video. Let me see if I can play it for you guys. The president of America, for those of you that live in America, I just hope I still have this video. I saved it, but I don't know where I saved it on. Where he was making a speech, and there was a lady or a girl, a young girl, you know, inside the building there, you know, insulted him and interrupted him. Oh God, I don't have the video here. I saw the video just yesterday. Some of you might know the video I'm talking about. You know, insulted him and interrupted him, objected him, and everything. So the security may have to walk the lady out. You know what Joe Biden talk? Joe Biden say, no. Make una leave her. She's right. She's making a point. Best way you insult a whole president. I be saying I want to play that video. Yeah, might talk something. He pay me say I don't know where this video they right, but later on, you know, sometimes with the reference to right like this, now the good more you talk about them as well. You know, I don't see the video right now, but some of you know the video I'm talking about. Do you know that me why I did so? I go did the same auditorium with Tinubu. As Tinubu they talk, I'll say, "Shut up! You are lying." Hey, my old don't finish. My old don't finish. Your rest. Anybody. You tell president of Nigeria, say shut up. Hey God, you are finished on earth and in heaven. In fact, there's every possibility to say your whole family, everything is finished. You see, because we don't have freedom of speech or expression in our own country, it is wrong. We cannot continue like this, my people. You know, so let's question our leaders. You know, me say we hate them. You don't miss anything. Before I go start, they say, "Oh, Kenneth Okonkwo is evil. Kenneth Okonkwo is this." For me, I stand by him. I stand with him, and I'm in support of what he's doing. You know, fighting against corrupt Julius Abure till date. I'm in support of it, 100%. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. If I find the video later, I'll be the final for you, but I know where it did. But I'll find it later for you guys. I don't know if anybody else I'll just see the video. I'll find out for that later on. Thank you very much. I have just 2 articles so that we can start talking. Thank you. Press on the like button, help us to share, and let's do this together. The first article that I have for you guys here, as you can see right there, we back Senator Idume's courage to stand with Nigerians. Adeyanju Deji. Now he talk this one. So a human rights activist, Comrade Deji, on Friday declared support for Senator Muhammad Ali Idume's courage to stand with Nigerians amid opposition. Exactly. You know, any good Nigerians will stand by him. You know, forget if you know say if I do anything bad in the past, and also may forget totally, but at least for now, if person do good more at the talk, if person do bad more at the talk, if person, you know, let's always stand, you know, live our life like that. And so, yes, this one I don't play the video already, but I'd like to just take this headline. August 1, nationwide protest, Tinubu's presidency plotting to arrest Peter Obi, says media office. I don't play the video earlier on. For those of you who are joining us right now, yes, we played the video earlier on. So I have just one article left so that we can start talking. Bear with us, guys. Do your part. Press on the like button. Help us to share. This is the last one. Tinubu's source of wealth unknown. His government looting billions from oil theft as hunger plagued Nigerians. Financial Times. Now you talk this one. You know, the Financial Times FT has raised significant concerns about President Bola Tinubu's unexplained source of wealth, accusing his administration of looting billions through oil theft, while millions of Nigerians suffer from hunger and poverty. Now, Financial Times, now I talk this one, so right? All right. I'll leave that one right there, my people. That is all I have for you guys today. So I'd like us to start talking. I don't know if anybody want to call in right now. If you want to call in, quickly call in 10 seconds. If not, I'm going to the panel, you know, to start talking. I have just 10 seconds to take the first call. If no call is coming in, then I'll move on to the panelists. I can take calls later on anyway. Thank you very much. Let me come to the panelists. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Do your part, press on the like button. Those of you that super chatted us, I'm very, very grateful. May God bless you all, Mr. Joseph Oji. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Guys, press on the dollar sign or encourage our work. Okay, Mr. Ose, thanks for calling in. You were lucky that you called this time. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. 3 minutes. Talk to us.
This is Inspector OC. It's calling Inspector OC.
Okay, sir. Inspector, talk to us, sir.
Oh God, that video you play not good for PDP. Yeah, because this actually they really like me the year and that man so where for come. That man they spoil things, so don't spoil the panel today.
Which of the man? Which of the video, sir?
One Nigerian man we can talk about security, but they not even give any percentage at all. That guy who care though.
Okay.
He just woke up, but that's the list. That PDP. My condolences to PDP. My condolences to PDP people. Because this reason that PDP and Labour Party. Let me PDP people make the country us. That's how I say. Because I just tell the truth. Now the truth will be down. May they come meet us with Labour. May they come join us with us. But may not say the power for governor of make no, you know, let them go nowhere. With waiting the show they don't do. I mean, I was there yesterday. Waiting the program they go for. They finish Basaki. They finish PDP. Because all the old PDP leaders, most of the day was APC. So which people want come for the Obaseki side? Which people did for them? How many? All the old leaders, all the criminals, evil people, they all don't pack enter APC. If you see them today for news, 1 hour plus, let me small thing. So my condolences to PDP, may they come join us, may they come pay our back. When I want to fight APC for them, they don't say no be PDP. PDP, you know, they're not there again. They're not your day. Even I made their governor sit there for the race, no level, no level for that. So my Labour Party members, when I continue to strike, when they vote Labour Party, very, very important to more change the state, more change. You see, another thing that be the best. People don't believe. And that one of your panelists, you know, he come yesterday. They come here and say, I got a rule for 2 years. We rule. Nothing, not borrow, but you leave money for them. What did they call the talk with person over here? What did they want to talk who we yet? So Labour Party is the best for Edo State. Every you know, your guy will say no. May the airport more enter power.
I tell no.
To secure the.
I tell no. I bet no. I they drag me for now at this thing.
I know they drag you. You get. I know that they talk.
Inspector OC. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Inspector. God bless you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, my people. Other callers, please allow me to come back to you guys later on. Let me quickly start with the panelists today. I appreciate you all. The first person on the panel is Madam Luke. But Madam Luke, please, we beg you so that we can prioritize Mr. Alex, so that after him, I'll come back to you, if you don't mind, ma.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma, we can hear you.
Okay, I had problem yesterday, so please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Alex, thank you very much for joining us. Good evening to you. Please talk to us, sir.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you, my fellow panelists, viewers all over the world. Those on the comment section, thank you. First of all, I want to apologize for the scenario that happened here the last time we had a guest. Yes, I broke the platform rule, and my sincere apologies on that. I should have known better, yes. And yeah, that led to an outburst from my brother, Mr. Elvis. I take full responsibility for that.
You should be fined. You should be fined for it. You go pay 10,000 naira.
But twice, you know, say, you know, if you do me anything, we wait till we
I need to they teach you lesson, because many people they look up to you. If you get away with this way they do, then many people will do it. You don't know.
Yes, yes. My sincere apologies. Not in my character, but sometimes I get overwhelmed with the sufferings of the people, that when I see these guys, I want to eat them raw. My apologies. I'll learn to apply some breaks, you know, as we go on in these our Vabagogigo colloquy as we progress. For me, my sincere apologies to the platform and to everybody. You know, I take full responsibility once again, and I work on those things. Nobody's perfect. And yeah, thank you for the great work you're doing, Mr. Elvis, and the Niger Watch brand, Niger Watch technical crew. Thank you for giving us this platform. It is easy to have a platform like this. Everybody should have a platform. It's not easy. So we know the hard work. Take years, take time, take a lot of pain. So we want to appreciate you. We always appreciate you, in spite of our fracas sometimes and dichotomy in terms of ideology. So we love this platform, and we continue to love the platform for the role you are playing and the role you've played before. So yeah.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah. Away from that, Mommy Diaspora,
don't set everywhere ablaze for Benin. Election never ever start.
Yes, my brother, I decided not to say a word, because I'm my own define since now. Me know. I come one and I wait. I did wait for.
It's very disgraceful. It's very, very disgraceful.
It's the same. What are we saying? Shaibu for me should be undergoing investigations by the EFCC for me for breach of peace in Edo State, and for the allegations around him having 27 police stations, and so on and so forth. And the Obaseki government, they should be resigning for allowing such a thing to happen. They should be resigning. Obaseki should be resigning and apologizing to the people of Edo State. So I'm very plain person. I don't have any. Even the APC people, they should be ashamed of themselves. APC, as far as I'm concerned, from the national to the state, there seems to be an organized, for me, in my view, an organized criminal circle that they just believe in violence, they believe in thuggery, they believe in rigging, they believe in, you know, getting away with things, they believe in power. They don't believe so much in human face, or they look at a government that oversaw the killings of their own people under Buhari's government. 3 million AK-47s were just released for 3 million herdsmen across the country. Amnesty International said it. That under Buhari's government, 1,065,000 souls were wasted. Lai Mohammed came out to say, no, it's just 65,000. Even if it's just 65,000, they call 65,000 souls just. Lai Mohammed should be behind bars, facing questions. Buhari is working scot-free, whether is the real or the fake, allegedly, he should be facing questions. So APC should not even exist. They don't have the moral standard or the local standard to be articulating about election just now in Edo State. It's all about thuggery with them. So where sometimes you kind of see us don't really focus on them is because of our present day reality, the failures of our present government of the PDP in Edo State. It distracts us a lot. Before we finish condemning what the PDP is doing, we forget to even call the APC into action. That's the problem we are having. The colossal failure, gargantuan failure of a man who was supposed to be a technocrat. So let me leave that. It's a shame. It's a breach of, I call up the IG of police to go into this matter. I don't know. People are saying allegedly that the policeman was not killed. He was killed. I don't know what happened. Are we not? Are we going to continue on this back and forth every 4 years since Igbinedi's administration, 1999? We cannot boast of landmark progress, bridges and flyovers or industries. We can't boast of, Edo State becoming the best state in the whole country. No tourism sector, nothing is happening. Just about secretariat and economic 70K minimum wage. If there was a meaningful development, even the APC, we have no right to be doing all these things. Why are we with Labour Party? Because we are frustrated by the PDP. We all did 4+4 with this present government. Labour Party was a rescue mission from God to the Edo people. Don't forget, obedient movement started in Edo State because the frustration of Obaseki's administration and the frustration of the Buhari-led APC government. We were like sinking in a deep blue sea. A rope came in the person of Mr. Peter Obi and gave us a gospel, a political gospel that shook the whole world, that went like a wildfire, went all the way to the diasporans, in the Caribbeans, in the United Kingdom, in the United States, in European Union. It was everywhere, even in Tanzania, in Kenya, in Africa. It gave birth to the votes in Lagos that defeated the Lagos man. It gave birth to the votes that defeated the APC in Edo State, defeated the PDP in Edo State. In Abuja, they had to resort to switching off of beavers. We all know, in my opinion, personal opinion, Obi won that elections. Because of the frustration of PDP and APC in Edo State, we all quickly gave birth to the obedient movement. So I will not so much emphasize on the PDP failure in Edo State. I advise Edo people to open their eyes. We can't be going back and forth for 20-something years. No results. APC, PDP, APC, PDP. Look at what Alex Oti is doing in Abure State. 2 years, a year plus. So let's copy. I know there's problem. There's problem in every family. In every house, there's bound to be a problem. No family is free of crisis. You sit down, you sort it out. You can't say because there's a problem in your family, you just throw away the whole family. No. And these are little issues of the Abure saga, Maladoro saga of allegations. I will not hide it. Abure with the scandal and the allegations should be facing the law. He should be facing the law. Abure should be on his way to the place anywhere the law will send him to, because right now everybody is pointing fingers at him that the guy messed up. That is the problem we have. Olumide Akpata has proven himself and he has showed you that he can do it. He will have a human face, he will respect our monarch, and he will bring back the dividend of democracy like Alex Oti is doing in Abia State. So Edo State, we need peace. APC, PDP, Labour Party, we need peace. We can't turn Edo State into a war zone because we have a government who refuse to develop the state. This is why we forget to criticize APC sometimes, because of the everyday confrontation we have. So Edo State people, please vote for Labour Party. Let's at least give someone else a chance. We are tired. Like someone just said just now, half of APC people are in PDP. They were in PDP before. Half of PDP were in the other party before. It's the same thing, it's vice versa. So why not try someone else? It's enough. As for Okonkwo, for me, Kenneth Okonkwo, I support him too. I don't agree with Peter Obi in everything he does. I love him. I'm still loyal to him. If he contests today, I'll vote for him. But I don't agree with everything he does. I'm very blunt, straightforward. Yes, I don't agree with everything he does. With what we are still waiting for the independent auditing, whatever. It has not happened. Obi's association with Abure till now. I know that Abure is facing a lot of suspension from this world. Things are happening, but they are not enough. Obi should do better. He should know better. I still trust him. I still trust his political prowess and political antecedent. I hope he will come out good. My loyalty still stand with him, unless he's not in the ballots. So whichever way Obi goes politically, I stand with him. If he is a flag bearer on that condition. If he's a flag bearer. And as for the, a plot to try to arrest Obi, for me, they know what they are doing. They know they can't do that. They know. Because looking at the calculations, our political laboratory, looking at our hypotheses, Arresting Obi just now is unsettling the country. Is the final coffin, the final nail to see the coffin of the crisis that the people, in fact, that they are trying to avoid. The national problem is going to be a problem. You stole a man's mandate. You asked him to go to court. You twisted the case, twisted the constitution. Festus Keyamo was a disgrace, a son, senior advocate of nonsense. They twisted it. The man still stayed. The man has not been a troublemaker. He asks us not to protest, just to make sure there is peace and decorum. Why are you still disturbing him? Obi is not stopping you from fixing our refineries. Obi is not stopping you from stopping the Fulani herdsmen raping and killing people across the country. Obi is not the one telling you, to continue to borrow money that you cannot account for. Obi is not the one telling your senators and your House of Rep members to be financially, rascals. Obi is not the one responsible for the, hike in foodstuff across the country, for the excruciating poverty inflicted by your government on Nigerians. Leave Obi alone. When you have your problem, face your problem. Fix the refineries. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Conduct, a free and fair election. Ask for a national confab. If the country is not working as one, divide it. Let Nigerians breathe. Leave Obi alone. I stand with Kenneth Okonkwo once again. I stand with him. You are following somebody, it doesn't mean you are daft or you are dumb or you are stupid. No. You have your mind. So if you are allowed.
All right. Can anybody hear me? I don't know.
Edward, please.
Okay.
Can you hear me, sir?
Now you're back. Yeah, we lost you.
Okay. Yes, thank you, sir. Mr. Najawas, please, I beg you. I know you command the level of influence. Tell APC and PDP not to set those state ablaze. Please tell them they should allow us breathe. We are not asking them to give us gele now. We are not asking them to give us bridges and flyovers. We just want to be alive. We don't want the tigers and the lions. We don't want Obaseki squad also. We just want peace in those states. Free and fair election. We don't want federal might or state might. We want the will of Edo people to prevail. We are tired of APC and PDP. Olumide Akpata all the way. And I will leave it here. As usual, this is my humble logomaki. My logomaki, I'll leave it here with our logo Apache. Once again, I sincere apology for the incident that happened the last time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Alex. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. None of us is perfect here. If you look at what is happening in Nigeria, sometimes most of us do get carried away with how we handle it. But still, I appreciate you. I would like to quickly say this because I'm just saying this right now. I don't know if anybody is aware of it, that a breaking news, President Joe Biden drops out of 2024 presidential race. Is that true? Anybody that lives in America, I don't confirm for our country.
Yeah, I saw it too, sir. Yes, I saw it.
Yes, Niger was. That's true.
Hey, wahala. So that means Donald Trump now is certainly going to be the next president of America.
Before, don't you know, even if they're bringing anybody they are bringing right now, I don't know who they're going to bring out, whether it's the Kamara himself or I don't know who they're going to bring out.
You see better country. You see better country. Oh God, we really see this country for our country.
It will never happen. The only what Nigeria does, the people will use two hands, bow down, greeting the president. That's what they do.
See better country.
Yes.
Now, wow.
The man is good, and he just tested positive on COVID just last few days.
You see, no, but for our own,
no, Nigeria, they want to die there. Your country.
They will test them. Hold on, sir, please. Mute yourself. There's echo coming from you. Thank you. In Nigeria, even though they test our own leaders with Amadioha, if it's positive, they will still continue contesting. It no matter. Because nobody can ask them questions. What a shame. Oh, wow, this one are breaking news. It's America election go still interesting as well. But anyway, let's see how it goes. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. We are going to be having Kashi that will help us today on the media. But meanwhile, Madam Madam Luke, thank you very much, man, for joining us today. We don't miss your submission tire. We don't know where you did. Now don't leave us for streets. Tele. Una know so na get voice. Now say could they do and they go by ourselves. Madam Luke, thank God so you don't come today. Oh, I better talk to us, man.
Hello, Mr. Elvis. How are you?
I'm fine, man. How you doing?
Good. I'm wonderful. Let me greet Mommy Diaspora first. Mommy, I greet you, members of the panel, commentators, viewers, chatters. I greet you all. Mr. Elvis, I've not come out. Anytime I try to come in, the last time, my audio wasn't working.
Madam, look, I think they are attacking you.
I think so. Even me now. See, I have super chatted on every forum, even Biafra Watch. Everything went through. Now only your platform and not feel super chat.
And that means they attack. You need to use another YouTube channel to super chat.
That's what I will probably do because it's only you.
Like I said before, you open another channel and just call it Luke, like the same name. You know, you use that to super chat. If not, I think they've attacked you. They attacked my mom here for our original YouTube channel that she's using to comment and all that for so long. You know, she still can't use that channel now to comment on Naija Watch.
I think that's what happened to me.
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
These satanic people everywhere. Now the verse now say that look they give money.
Can you imagine?
Mona know they attack my people with the super chat me.
I even begin suspect yourself. I say, Mr. F is done shadow ban me. I've been waiting to happen.
I go shadow ban my money where they want give me. Then they see that like me.
Yeah. I thought we were straight. So I said, no, at least we will talk privately now. Which kind of public disgrace be this one?
No, I would never. Nobody will even do that, safe. It's not right.
No
I bet let me pass this message. All my wonderful givers. For now, notice so that don't give more than they speak out to all these enemies. They all target to that like this. The first thing that to tackle now.
Yes, so and if it make you angry, I want to subscribe. I want this. I just want vex. Say, what kind of nonsense with this one?
Not be me.
So, the devil is a liar. It's a faith. So exactly. Thank you for clarifying that on air. No problem. So coming back to what we are saying here now, sometimes I don't know. It looks like I should just close my eyes and wake up, and I'm in a different time zone and a different era, a different year, a different planet. Nigerian matter just keeps leaving you in a very dark place. Now, look at now. How can Onanuga come out and link Peter Obi to protests? I mean, what is going on? So you mean Peter Obi and Mr. Peter Obi cannot even voice his opinion anymore? Meanwhile, you notice that Mr. Obasanjo has crawled out of the country quietly. He packed his bag, entered plane, and just yes, now tell her, just like a tortoise. Just
the man, you know what made August 1st meet him now?
Lie. Can you imagine? He went to stay in Kenya. Nine those ones cost and there where we tell and say, what did they do here? Your country is burning and you are here trying to make peace. And these are the kind of people that will come out and pretend they are with the youth. When it's time for him to go on the forefront now, naked with everybody else, he has carried his barabariga in the plane, and thank God they caught him and showcased him online. These are the kind of people we have in this country. Now, coming back to Bayo Nanuga, because Mr. Peter Obi said, it doesn't matter whether you're from the north, whether you're from the south, east or west, protesting is your right. Now they want to hang this on this man and say, if anything happens, they will hold him responsible. You know, they always say that who the gods want to kill or who the gods want to buy, they first make mad. And I think Mr. Bayo Onanuga is busy to lose his senses. Because I don't know why they should tag all those things to Mr. Peter Obi. Adi Nathan was not getting ready to protest. Who is he tagging that on? This marginalization is getting too much. And is he trying to say now that we will be arrested or what? What is he trying to say? Anyway, whatever they want to do, we have not sorted out Nnamdi Kanu's case. He now wants to come and put his point. They want to point their radar on Mr. Peter Obi now. Anyway, having said that, we are waiting and we are watching to see what's going to happen in that regard. Now, coming to Mr. Shuaibu, can anybody blame him? Can anybody blame Mr. Shuaibu for what he's doing? I don't blame him. You know, because once it comes to your political survival, you will do everything you can to make sure you can. Because this is a man that worked closely with Obaseki. I mean, closely against Oshomole, against everything. They know each other's secrets. What was his only crime? His only crime that he was going to exercise his right as a citizen to contest the election of Edo State governorship. What was wrong with that? After all, Yemi Osibanjo and Tinubu, they contested on the same ticket. Throw it open. Let the winner take it all. But it became a malicious, typical, you know, satanic vendetta. Even if he says he wants to run, okay, I won't run. No. Oh, you have my blessing. Go ahead. Give it your best shot. But this Mr. Basaki is so wicked and so petty that he will do everything to undermine anybody that even rears his head. What is he afraid of? What is the threat if you know you have the people in your corner? This is your own personal person. Both of you stood together against Oshomole. And look at the way he was treated. Not to talk about public humiliation. No, let me just say that now. I am not a Shuaibu person, but anytime somebody becomes an underdog, just like Obaseki was an underdog, my sympathy automatically deflects to that person. Was Obaseki not an underdog? Look at how the Edo State people rallied against him. So what was wrong in him allowing him to just say, okay, it's your right, but you know I'm not going to support you. This is my candidate. Fair, well, false, fair. Mechi did the same thing. Everybody came out. They didn't kill anybody. The biggest rigger won. So go there and do show your power. But the way Shuaibu was treated, impeached, sent out of the governorship house, his seat, that was, you know what? For that alone, Obaseki will always remain a villain in my eyes. The man is too petty and is too. I don't want to use some certain words on this forum, not to violate the Niger Watch rule. But wherever I'm coming from, the kind of words I have for him, they're very unforgiving, extremely unforgiving, because he will not let people live. His own motto is live and let die. Live and let die. That is his motto. He doesn't believe in anything free. It's only his way or the highway. So do you blame Shuaibu? No, I don't blame him. I knew this was going to happen because the only place he's coming from is APC and he's going to go back there. And with that alone, they're going to sabotage every effort in those states and make sure that sorry, I can't pronounce his name properly. I think it's Pueblo. Yeah, I can pronounce that one. To make sure. So Edo State is going to be interesting. And this is where the people of Edo State come in. Now that you see that the Satanic Party, APC, PDP, they are warring against themselves, this is the time to take charge and drive them out of that place forever and ever to the bottomless pit of hell. This is your chance. Coming to Mr. Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo. Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo has always been very, 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 very erudite and unequivocal on his stance. When he said he was stepping aside from Labour Party, he wanted them to do whatever they wanted to do because he wasn't going to be part of it. And people misunderstood that to be that he was going to APC. I don't think I can put Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo and Wike in the same category of dogs that ruminate on their emesis or their vomit. So whatever Mr. Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo is doing is in line. He has the right to ask Mr. Peter Obi questions and ask him exactly where he is. But like I always say, Mr. Peter Obi is a capital umbeku. Anybody that knows what that is in Igbo is a tortoise. If you hold him in his hand, he will wiggle out of it. Mr. Peter Obi never comes out clearly to tell you what he has up his sleeves. Is that a bad thing? No, I don't. Especially because of who he is. If he opens his mouth now, there will anything he says will be wrapped around him. He has not recovered from the years daddy one. He wriggled out of it. He lets things play out themselves. Is it a character flaw? I say yes, it is, because I like straightforward people. But I have come to accept him for who he is. And that is my point. Why I have problems with other people. Mr. Peter Obi will never come out and tell you what he's doing. Deal with it. That is his personality. I have studied him. I have studied him endlessly. What he doesn't say is bigger than what he says. I don't like it, but he's who he is, and I've accepted it. So rather than start railroading him and trying to, he's not going to change for you. So don't even waste your time. If it's on that account that you feel he doesn't measure up to what you're doing, then you have the right to say, you know what, I don't like his manner of approach or his manner of dealing with things. So please, I would just implore, let him be, let him do his thing. As long as he keeps silent, he knows what he's doing. Yes, he does know what he's doing. Like I said, he's an umbeku. This Peter Obi is a first-class tortoise with a very hard shell. So just let him be. Whatever he doesn't say, if he doesn't want to say it, you cannot force him. Don't malign him about that. Accept him for who he is. And if you cannot, pick somebody else.
But mother, look, now only the person where we get now be that at the moment.
He not go change. He
Who
will
not
not change.
Who cry to? Eh?
No, we can cry, but he not go change. That's his
But
personality.
it's the only person we have right now.
I said the man know they talk. You know they talk. I have studied this man. It has given me a lot of frustration. Trust me. Now I can't look and say, okay, who I can't get now? Where go? Is this the only thing that he has that I can say? I would have wanted him to come out but I have studied him. He will not do it. After that year's daddy thing, I know that this man will open him and say anything again for this country. He will not, especially when it's very controversial. They're coming to Labour Party. I even thought he had already left Labour Party, which would have been the best thing for him to do. But after looking left, right, what is that to do? So all the things that we are seeing now manifesting with the INEC of, can you imagine INEC of no credibility coming out to tell us that they don't, you know what? I'm not even going to go there because that is a tool that goes to the highest bidder. And maybe with all this wrangling, something good will come out of it. So now that Mr. Abure has been suspended as the chairman, Oluchi, who has been suspended, I don't know what is really going on. Is Madam Oluchi not suspended? Why is she speaking for Labour Party? I don't really know what is going on here. This looks like a
who suspended her? Not be Abure.
Now, as of the chairman, I think they should go to
but
the
she
process.
said Abure doesn't have the right to suspend her.
Very good. Then, okay, what's the position of the National Working Committee? They should have her reinstated then. So are there no channels that they follow? So everybody will just come out and start talking whatever they want to say with no due process.
But that's what Kenneth is talking about now. The leadership.
Yes. And that is where Mr. Obi's hand is tied, because between what is the position of the National Working Committee? Why are they not active?
Then make Obi your kukuma come out for the party, I beg.
He cannot come out. He cannot come out. Because he has already has a base follower, a base of followers on this Labour Party. And that is the only channel the obedience can use to work. Where other channel will obedience go and work? Where? APC, PDP. Those are bitter melons. So nobody's going to work. No obedient will be encouraged to work under such a platform. As tarnished as Labour Party is, in all honesty, that's the best place for Peter Obi to sit down there, sanitize the place, drive all these ragtag, hungry-looking individuals out of this place, and make them know once and for all. If it's court case, they need to put this thing to bed once and for all. I support Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo for this one. So on that note, I don't want to take too much time. I will yield to the next person. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, for me, I will add to it. If Peter Obi can sort out this whole thing that is going on in the Labour Party, yes, I would prefer him to stay in Labour Party. But the only reason why many of us have issue with Labour Party today, because of people like Julius Abure, this Apapa, Satanic Apapa, many others.
They are going to drive them all away. They watch.
You know, if you can do that, that would be nice. Then nobody will complain anymore. But living with these people, it be as it gets. Let me take this call before I come back to the panel. Madam Origin, thank you very much, ma, for calling in. Good evening to you. Please, I'd like you to talk to us.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you,
Happy Sunday to everyone. Madam Luke, good to hear your voice. When you and Mr. Alex speak, I want to ask myself, what else do I need to speak in the area of rational thinking and dealing with all the things that we need to deal with? But that's why I'm comfortable on my own little niche I carved for myself. I greet everyone here, Mr. Niger Watch. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah.
Mommy Diaspora, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for all you do for us. I greet all the panelists, these people. You people don't know who you are. You don't know. You see, like I told us earlier when I started coming here, I told us that most of the people, the ones that ginger me to come out are these C's, you say we shouldn't mention, and the Satanists, and all the kakistocrats. Now they have accepted their kakistocrats, and they are kleptomaniacs. They are megalomaniacs. They are everything and more. They are the people that like fame. They dance naked on a high horse. They tell us they think they're hiding, but they're hiding in a field. And they don't care a hoot. They are the ones that ginger me to come. I'm like, these people are working hard though. Why wouldn't I work hard? So I gave myself a job to be the cheerleader of the Niger Watch family and all the people that come here for the youth of Nigeria. Let's go. I greet everyone. So here we are again, doing our due diligence, doing our civil duty, doing our Sunday back time. I've gone to church and I'm back. I'm picking my job, which is to keep screaming until something happens. Keep shouting that there is evil in our land. There is evil in our land. The people that are taking, that have hijacked our common patrimony, they are sharing it. Now it is obvious. PD, APC, the axis of evil, the circle of doom. Can you imagine in those states now? There's a shift. If you notice very well, they are shifting a little thing. If somebody say, who are they move back to APC? They say, who are they move back to PDP? The circle of doom. They will hijack everything to take their bullion and cut all our both land, people, everything inside that their bullion. Where they are carrying us, I don't know. That's what I keep screaming. They are carrying us where we don't know. Everybody scream, oh, we must dismantle this quagmire. We must dismantle it. However, they must all go. Every one of them, they must go. We are tired of evil. We are tired of buying. We are tired of our common patrimony stolen. We are tired. We are tired. We are tired. I'm glad I rambled today. This is all rambling and I'm fine with it. Whatever you take out of it, make it. Please, the people are coming here for, stop and make sure you are taking all that you need to fight this battle. We must win, whether by revolution or whether by protest. Anyhow, just tell yourself, I must do my part. I greet everyone. God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. God bless you too. Okay. Let me take just one more call. Quickly call back. I saw someone was calling in earlier on. Let me see. Okay, let me go back to the panel. I can't wait for Kashi, are you there with us? Please mute yourself.
Yes, Mr. Ninja Watch, I'm here.
Oh, good evening to you. Thank you very much for joining us today. God bless you.
Good
Thank
evening,
you.
Mr. Ninja Watch.
All right. You have the floor. The next person that needs to speak is Ogashi Mize once you finish saying what you want to say. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Good evening, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us once again on another segment. I say a very big thank you to the viewers, the wonderful
Kashi, where have you been, Kashi? Where have you been?
Mr. Alex, I did hear all the big grammar.
Kekwanu. Aguna agumo biko nyemiri biko boso osiso. DCK.
Mr. Alex, what you they speak? Who should be DC code also?
Mr. Najawa, leave us alone. No. Let me talk to my sister. Leave us alone.
Yes, speaking Igbo kake.
Chineke ga-azọpụta gị o, Mr. Najawa.
But Mr. Ninja Watch, Mr. Alex, try you. I swear, he tried die. He tried die.
The teacher now.
Which now you the teacher? Now you the teach waiting. I beg. To the wonderful people on the panel, those on the comment section, our lovely viewers and our wonderful callers, thank you guys so much for always doing this with us. As a matter of fact, Nigeria is depressing. Anytime you talk about Nigeria, as in when you don't finish, go check your blood pressure, because the country, once you think about them alone, they give person IBP. Talk less of when you can't even they talk. Now imagine the kind of thing where they happen. Like, who does that? This Nigerian government, they just really feel say we know just get sense. Like say we just be mumu. What is even going on? I'm just tired. Will Nigeria ever get better? You guys, I'm sorry I'm sounding like this, but I'm kind of depressed about the old situation in the country. Will the country ever get better? Since when they bomb me till this time around, now it go better around the year. It go better, it go better, it go better. Till now, it's as if every time is getting worse. Every time is getting worse. Every single time is getting worse. What did they happen? Can the country ever get better? Can Nigeria ever be better? This protest, one way everybody they want to. Will the protest even work? Let's not forget what happened in the NSAS and every other protest that has happened before the NSAS. Has they ever made any headway? Because this government, it be like, say, they don't even send us. They don't care about us. The more we complain, the more they do things where we say we will start questioning ourselves that these guys, are they even fit to be there? Obviously, we know they are not fit, but why? Why all this? I just get tired. When I see the headline today, I'm like, oh my God, not again. Not again. These people just really must have taken us for a fool for them to just come out and say whatever they want to say. And the ones that have been defecting back to APC, this is just to show you guys that they were not really involved in the Labour Party. Everybody wanted to be associated with Peter Obi's popularity. They wanted to be associated with the fact that he was famous, hoping that once he becomes president, he will give all of them a position. At the end of the day, now anywhere belle face, all man for in pockets. Now be Nigerian government. As the man no win again, now we come the hear kata different things. Even the zeal to even fight for these people again. Where even the zeal day when the people where we trust, look at what they are doing. It's just so unfortunate. I mean, I was talking to a friend yesterday and she was telling me that one single tomatoes is 1,000 naira now. I don't know how true that is. One single tomatoes is 1,000 naira. Now, which way will they go? And the government, they drag leg to increase minimum wage. They drag leg. The same set of people who have allowance for every single thing, including the newspaper where they read. They have allowance for everything that they drag leg. I remember when minimum wage was 35,000 naira. I know how long that they hold people. They know they even pay people. The 35,000, they know they pay. They go, oh people. Now when minimum wage now 60 or 70,000 naira, are we so sure that they will even pay? How are we so sure? We're dealing with devils. Because I remember during the COVID-19, how did they hide palliative? There's this particular lady, I've forgotten her name. She hide palliative where they meant for people. Use them share when she do birthday. During her birthday party, palliative when she hide, then she share, give people as a souvenir. And they say they don't appoint that same woman, give her position for this government. So how wicked can people be? How wicked? You know, when I think about all of these things, it just makes me weak. It just makes me feel so sad. Because whether we like it or not, we still have families and friends back home. It's so painful. In my life, I've never heard or I've never dreamt of a time where we say people go market, you know, if you buy one tuber of yam, you will come share them into two. You take your own, because they know if you buy single tuber of yam. How painful, how heartbreaking. And within our protest, honestly, I don't know if the protest will work. This is just me airing my mind because I am so pained with everything going on right now. I don't even know what I want to talk. But I just said I should share my 2 cents because I don't know how this protest, I don't know how it will be. I don't know. It's just so painful. I'm here speaking for the common man because I'm a common man too. Because the hardship is just too much. It's too much. Thank you guys very much. I'm so sorry, but I just feel so terrible right now. Thank you guys. And if you're just joining us, do not forget to like and share. And also don't forget to support us by using the super chat on the right-hand side on the comment section, okay? God bless you so much as you do so. Don't forget to share, please, because the more you share, you're taking our voices far because people need to understand exactly what is going on in our country, Nigeria. Thank you. I'll go straight to Oga Chimeze. Please talk to us. Good evening, sir.
Yes, my sister Kachi, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
When I just watch, I greet everyone. Mr. Elvis, I greet you. Good morning, good afternoon.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
evening. Your time zone. Yeah, you know, sometimes like what Bayo Nonoga said, you know, some people we are angry about P2B. Say P2B didn't say anything about the election. P2B, they are waiting P2B to say, hey, you guys should go out to go and protest. Do you know what will happen if P2B open his mouth and say, you guys should go and protest? Or the way Buhari said it, and is it 2016 or 20 what? You know, if P2B said that, P2B could have been in jail right now because of his tribe. Other people can say it, they will go free. But if P2B open his mouth and say that, so I don't see the reason why people will be right now. Okay, see what Bayo Ononoga said that P2B is making this protest up or whatever the way he said it. You see, now you would ask yourself, oh, if these people are planning this or having this kind of thing, this kind of thought on their mind, then what would have happened in last year, 2023, last election? So that one aside. Now, you know reason why. Let me bring where I am now. You know reason why people hate Trump? Because Trump speak. Trump, anything Trump see, he will bring it out. He will say it out. I think that's why most people like Trump. You see, I like anything that speak out, anything that you see, even in his party, he will castigate that person. That's where it's supposed to be. You know, people be keeping quiet in everything in some certain area is not good. You have to speak the way Trump is speaking here always. That's why when you start speaking out, telling people the truth, they will hate you. And that's the truth. They will hate you. But if you're keeping some things hiding some things in your mind. People will like you mostly. They don't like that person will say something, say it out, something you have in your mind, you bring it out. The way Nigeria would normally do on this platform, when you have something that bothers you, you don't keep it under your mind. Bring it out, put it on your lips, and put it out. Then people will hear you. That's why I like Trump. Up today, I vote him last time, and I will vote him again. So far he's still contesting. I will vote him. That's the kind of person I like. Not people will be painting words. No, say it the way it is. Say it the way it's in your mind. Anybody that doing bad, wrong in your party, bring that person. Don't just bring the person out. The Senate, Mitch something. The man is old. If you see how Trump castigate this man, you see he's castigate him because of what? Because the man he's not doing what he's supposed to do. Okay, look at Abure. Abure went to Newu and do that stupid election convention they did that place. And people keep quiet. So it's a fight, it's a family fight. We're gonna settle it. We're gonna do this. It's no. Call black is black, white is white. Bring it out, put it the way it is, so that people will know you're not siding this person. You're neutral. If you're neutral, you're neutral. If your hand in there, they will know that your hands is over there. Yes, he didn't go there, he didn't go for the convention, but you have to come and say, oh, this convention, the way Kenneth Okonkwo came out and said, no, I don't like it, it's bad, it's condemnable, it's this, it's that. And Kenneth Okonkwo condemn it. What that is supposed to be. Not painting it, using it to, the way everybody said, Peter, where are you? Where do you stand? Because Abure has a bag and baggages that's disturbing him. The corruption, everything. Look at what they said out last time. So many money, so many millions of billions of money. He bought this, he bought that. Then what of the investigation? What of the everything you say they would do? Say, let we know where we stand. Since then, have you seen Abure? The way he normally come out, speak. Because he's guilty. He's guilty for all what he has done or what he has did. He's very, very guilty. So for me, it's good to say something or say it the way it is, so that we will know where we stand. If this thing, the way you come out and say things the way it is, I don't think Nigeria will still remain like this, because they keep secrets upon secret upon secret. And okay, where do we go from here? Okay, regulation is coming. Look at what is going on there. Look at the way everything is going. Look at Nigeria. Nigeria, is it going forward or is going backward? Hungry people are hungry. Things are getting worse and worse. People can't even use their money to go and buy something. You can take 10,000, 20,000 to go and buy a food stuff or to get food for yourself. You might end up saying, what did they steal from me? But you use their money to buy something, but the money can't buy anything no more. So is it when you have 500,000 or 200,000, you buy something that you and your family will get, and then you put 70,000 naira for minimum wage? How do you want people to go about 70,000 for minimum wage? Then you clapping for the so-called the gullible the wicked and evil politicians and ministers call them, they are serving their people. They are clapping, giving triples for their president. It's too bad that things is happening in Nigeria, but people will never rise up and say, people will talk. No, you don't wait for people, you don't wait for somebody that you know that is a candidate or is a politician will come out and say, oh, it's you that hungry that eating. It's you that you carry some money to even this protest can start in the market. It can start for somebody use like 20,000 enter market to buy something. I say I didn't buy anything. It can start from that place. That protest can start there. Not when you just get up and say you want to make an announcement for protest. Protest you never. It's not something that you announce. You can start it somewhere. You went and buy something, and that the money you buy something, and it's not nowhere to be found. That you just protest will start from there. We are waiting for people to say, hey, please, can you go and protest? Hey, can you go and do this? Hey, no. That means you guys haven't started yet. You haven't started. The hunger, the everything you are clamoring, you're crying for, haven't eaten you. You still have a very big money put in your house. That's why you say, oh, you don't want people that living in diaspora that talk, they should come to do a protest for you so that you will clap for yourself. Come on. It's hard time Nigeria will know that things is no more the way it is before. Look at them. Look at the politicians. They will go out there and leaning down. Here, see, look outside. You see anybody using two hands to greet a president or greet a politician here? In Western world, in US here today. But our own Nigerian people, the minister, you use two hands and bow. Come on, what are we doing? Using two hands to bow for president? President is somebody like you. They say, human being like you. You bow down and greeting him, whenever I see these things, I shake my head. I say, what are we doing? And we not copy. Let us copy good things. Let us copy good things from others, not US teach us how to do 419. Now we are number one. Or they teach us how to scam. Now we are number one. Why not take good things? If a man, a senator, or somebody here want to greet like Trump, he will use one hand, shake him like a man, not you. You're using two hands. In the other hand, you're banging your head for him. You see, this is how all this thing is corruption. I don't know when this thing will stop in Nigeria and people will get it right. Because every time our people know that, if I go to this person, he might favor me. He might favor me in his evil things he's doing. That's why every time they're all going for using two hands, bow their heads to greet somebody, greet a senate, whatever. It's hard time people will realize that this is 24th century. Things need to change. People need to change from the way their behavior, like what you say here now, like our mumu. Nigeria is in this our mumu never do. I don't think Nigeria mumu have do. I don't think so. That mumu see on them until they wake up one day, say enough for this. Don't use what happened in SARS. That fear in you, still in you. And don't use tribal sentiment on protest that this tribe will never come out and protest. Everybody is seeing the bad government, the inflation, everything all over Nigeria. No one is buying things cheap right now. Every tribe buy things the same. The tomato they say here, the oil, everything, the rice, the granite oil, the whatever call them, is the same price they're buying it in the north, in the west, in the south, it is anywhere in Nigeria. So Nigeria need to wake up. You guys need to wake up. Time for doing a tribal sentiment, tribalism, regionally some sentiment is we have to stop. If you want Nigeria to move forward, if you want Nigeria to be one, stop tribalism sentiments. We use one voice, you go to one voice. That's how it works. So in Edo, come the election that coming up, I support Aswe, and I still support him. And you have seen what played out. I say it last time about Shaibu, that he playing, he working for APC, and that thing I said have come to pass. It come to pass. He's not APC. He's APC man, and he's fighting for deputy. So that you're calling yourself a deputy to the governor, and you walk into APC, and you're working for APC. So Edo, shine your eyes well. So the man who is going to pilot Edo affair come 2024 November is Aswe. Please don't let it fall. Make it real. Make it happen. Campaign your campaigning. Do your campaigning. Do your thing very well. Campaign all your way so that Aswe will be your governor. Thank you, Niger Watch. Thank
All
you for
right.
giving me this opportunity. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Chimizi. Thank you very much, Mr. Chimizi, for your wonderful submission right there. Uh, like I said, anytime you talk about Nigeria, depression will just the owe you. So I totally do understand the angle you're coming from. Guys, do not forget to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. And please support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section. Thank you very much as you do, and God bless you. We're going to go straight to the next person on the panel, and that will be Mr. Oduwa. Mr. Oduwa, talk to us, please. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Madam Kashi. Good evening, Naija Wash. Good evening, all the panelists. Good evening, all the listeners, all the commenters, and all the viewers. Good morning, good afternoon. Depends on your time and of your location. Well, as the news goes that Tinubu, the titles of or the topic that Tinubu presidency or their government planning to arrest will be well. But we don't, for me, he did not stated what he said, the purpose they are arresting him. But according to the information or my understanding of those who have spoken before me, said that for protest. And they measure whether by your Anonuga, something like that, names. Well, if Bayo Ananuga is planning to arrest person for a protest, that Bayo Ananuga is supposed to be disciplined, because if that Bayo Ananuga is a Nigerian, and he will have known that this is brother or whatever president, criminal president they have in Nigeria today, in 2014 or 2015, led the protest against presidents that were really elected by Nigerians, not that was sponsored by a court or by INEC, but that was chosen by Nigeria. And he led protests against him, not just to do the protest, he do some box, something that boss, which in our place, such boss to a living person is a taboo. And he did the boss, parade that boss on the street, and which such a person supposed to be jailed But nobody arrested him, not to talk of the one who is not even in protest. And they say they are planning to arrest him because of protest. So anybody who plans such has to go to Krikri, or they have to be checked if their mental health is in order. Because Peter Obi is the person who even telling Nigeria not to go for protest, when Nigeria is supposed to pull the street, because when their mandate was stolen from them by INEC and their so-called court or judiciary, Peter Obi still told Nigerians that don't worry, they will resolve everything out. So, because I urged Nigeria to be on the street that time, because I know that the criminal cannot relent until you take them with their actions. Because if you did not force them with the actions they brought before you, criminal come to you as to come and steal. According to the Bible, it said they come to steal, destroy, and to do other harms. So likely you who holds the house has to still protect yourself and ready to deal with them. So the only thing that the Nigerian criminal government understands is protest. And that protest, how you give it to them, let him be. And that is only the answer they know. And that is only what they can understand. So for anybody who is saying because of the NSAS protest that we don't protest, we don't work, they don't answer protest. In that NSAS, I will tell you that they answered the protest. According to they said NSAS, Buhari came out and made the announcement and said SARS banned. So this is where people did not get things right. He said SARS has been banned. And it is due for those people to go home because their request was met. Ban SARS now, end SARS now. That's okay. From today, we cancel SARS. So what were they still doing in the streets? But if they came, not just only that SARS, and they were measuring something with another things, and then people will have said, okay, they have asked for the first one, but they have not met their second one. But only what they were shouting was end SARS now, end SARS now. So, and SARS was banned. So they will have understand that their needs were met. According to when we did protests from in here in Italy to Belgium, when we are looking for better life, then the Belgian people, the government of Europe, they answer us, but they put what we were asking for them before the table and said, okay, from now on we will do this and we will do that. Everybody go back home. So you cannot be in the street when you are being answered. So now Nigeria, I don't really sure that Nigeria are hungry, because if they are hungry, they are only crying for people in abroad to bring money for them so that they can drink beer, they can drink 3, they can drink Hero, and all the other beer they have, or other kind they have, because that is only what I know that Nigeria are, especially the Satanato, because this Northerners said they banned drink, but not that they banned. In physical, and outside they banned, inside house they did not ban. So if Nigerians are hungry, according to people who talk English, because you know I'm not an Englishman, they say hungry man is an angry man. So if Nigeria are hungry and the so-called elite are buying 160 million cars, and when Nigeria cannot have 20,000 to feed themselves, so it is their duty to hold that person they say they put in position, because the person you put in position is just a caretaker. It's not the owner of the country. You are the owner of the country. But if you fail to ask him to know that you are the owner, is just a caretaker, then he will take advantage of that. He will not misuse the caretaker position. So whether they are president, whether they are House of Assembly, whether they are Senate, whatever they are all caretaker. So, but because the landlord or the landlord children, because let's say the country is the landlord, the people live inside are the landlord children, but because they fail to understand their duty or their responsibility, that is why the caretaker are misbehaving and they will just go free. But if the landlord children call that caretaker to order, he will behave himself. So what do the caretaker here is shout on him, discipline him, come to the street and tell him, this is not the reason I send you to do this thing for me. If you cannot do it, you don't need to occupy this position. So Nigeria need a protest, whether Ananuga is mentally ill or whatever ill that is in him. Because if it were not blind, he will have known that they will protest that Buhari and Tinubu led against Goodluck Jonathan, which enabled them to say that Tinubu stated that Buhari government will now be paying students. It will now make $1 to become a naira equal. Tinubu was the one who stated all those things. And even when Tinubu was saying it is a milocon, it is his own turn to lead the country, he said we provide food for the Nigerians. That was what he told them. Say, what are they going to use? Not gari, ewa, yam, corn, cassava, agbado. Then they will hope, they have to hold Tinubu accountable to give them the ewa, corn, cassava, and whatever he promised. Because food is the first thing that gives human life. So if he could not provide those things, so he has to leave the seat. Because that means it's a failure. Because the corn you planted this year, they have uprooted. The cassava they planted last year, they have started uprooting it this year. So if even the beans they planted last year, I believe they might have harvested this year. So it is his duty for him to provide them food, because that is what he promised. And providing food is not to go and bring Indomie, because he never promised them Indomie. He never promised them spaghetti. So it is the duty of Nigeria to know that cassava is what grew in their farm. So Tinubu must make it possible for them to be able to go to farm and bring out their cassava. Corn is what's grown in their land. Tinubu has to make it possible for them to be able to go to their farm and make corn and make ewa, agbado, whatever Tinubu promised. It grow in Nigeria. So you cannot go and import it from another country. So you have to make it possible so that the Nigerians will be able to go to their farm and bring those things. Without that, then Tinubu have to leave the seat. That means it's not fit. It's not capable of it. Because you cannot promise person you want to give persons security and the person is not secure. Then why are you a security man? They will sack you for your job. So that is it. To Nigeria, come out for protest. Whatever you want to ask, put it before them and put it in the protest. Do it. I did it here in Europe. So if I can do it in another country, why won't I do it in my country? But because I live in Europe and you that is in Nigeria calling me to come out, to come and lead the protest for you, you are a failure. Because here I am, you are not the one paying my house rent. You are not the one sending me money to eat. You don't know how I pay my NEPA bill. So it is left for you when hunger is devouring you. It's left for you, it's not for me. So I'm not crying to you to come and feed me. So it is you that is crying. So that is why I'm giving you the solutions that you will have to take care of yourself. And that is for that. Then my people, I got Abure, and people said, you know, the Labour Party is the best party and it doesn't have any problem. They are well organized and this and that. And cut now Abure for the whatsoever he organized in Oka, Anambra, how he did, where he did it. So automatically, Labour Party is like other party who still have problems. So the only party that did not have problem now is YPP. So my dear people, vote Owokan Okonkwo of YPP. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Ojowa.
Sorry,
Yes,
before you move on, I would like to quickly add to what Mr. Odowa just said.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Odowa, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Thanks for your submission. Yes, I will agree with you 100% that Tinubu was part of the people that led the protests in Nigeria. Tinubu was part of the people that criticized so many government, you know, in the past before he became the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But today, people are scared to speak. Watch this video.
That one. That is what they are doing with your money. Not enough that they are stealing from our children tomorrow for lack of investment in education. They are still embezzling the retirement benefit of hardworking Nigeria, including our grandfathers. They are stealing the port, the treasury, not even leaving some coins for us to war with. Let them be out. Out now.
Okay, Tinubu were telling Nigerians then to come out and occupy the streets against Goodluck Jonathan. This is the video right here for some of you that doesn't like what we do here, you know. But now people are scared, you know, to come out to protest because there's threat everywhere. But meanwhile, what happened last Thursday in Edo State over the shooting and all that, Obaseki have sent a warning, a direct warning to the opposition, you know, if they try it again, the whole Nigeria will scatter. That's his word. Listen to this.
So I won't say much. The rest is up to you. But you know, we just kept quiet last Thursday. If they try what they tried last Thursday, again is a joke. Nigeria will burn. And I will lead it. You. So I won't say much. The rest is up to you. But you know, we just kept quiet last Thursday. If they try what they tried last Thursday, again is a joke. Nigeria will burn. And I will lead it.
All right, Obaseki is telling you guys right now, those of you, I don't know, the people that are involved in whatever that happened last Thursday in Edo State, that if you try it again, Nigeria will burn. But why Nigeria go burn? I mean, not be Edo State it happen. You foresee Edo State go burn. You say Nigeria will burn. Now, governor, they talk so. Now, the governor Obaseki, now they talk so. I thought I should bring this to your screen. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Kashi, back to you.
Oh, wow. Politicians for Nigerians, they just kind of feel like say there be mini God. Nigeria go born. Now, wow. That's the person I know to see for Nigeria. Thank you, Mr. Nigeria, for giving us that throwback. It was really refreshing to see that whenever these same people, they're not in the position to collect, their mouth, they always run sharp. But once they enter that position, all of a sudden, their tongue go cut. They're not going to talk again. It's always like that. Thank you very much. We're going to go straight to the next person here, and that will be Mr. Nwosu Destiny. Good evening, sir. Please talk to us. Mr. Destiny. Mr. Destiny, are you there?
Can you hear me, Kashi?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Nigeria. I don't think Mr. Destiny is available.
So
Okay,
hold on. I was speaking. I was speaking about Augustine. Please hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
Augustine, okay, I can see you now. That's fine. I'll bring you in. Okay, yes, go ahead, Kashi. You can call in the next person, which is
yeah, the next person will be L-O-O-K. That's Luke.
Oga Chris.
Mr. Chris Dublin.
Yeah, good evening. Nigeria Domosa. Before Lekba.
Thank you, sir.
I know you are in the background, you are coordinating things there. Domosa, happy Sunday to you and your wonderful family. Kachi, it's very good to have you back today. It's good to hear your beautiful voice. And
Mr. Chris, you're the only person who has called my name correctly. Hey, thank you.
Yes, because we know you back.
Kashi.
We know you back in the days. To be with us.
You're the only one. Mr. Nigeria was going to say Kashi. Please go on, sir.
Yeah, well, like I was
how did
saying,
they call you before? Not be Kashi.
It's not Kashi.
Kashi.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's good to have you here. And once again, I think we have to state this for Nigerians to know. It's on record that out of every major political platforms like YouTube, like all these in the country, I think one of the most active platforms where you have politically savvy ladies is Nigeria Watch. So for that, I give Nigeria Watch the credit that it so deserves. So before I continue, let me say hello to the people in the comment section, especially Mommy Diaspora. Thank you so much. It's Sunday, the end of the week. Yeah, we've all been doing well and doing the best we can to ensure that our country become a better place. Thank you so much, Mommy, once again for all you do. The people on the panel with me, Madam, look, it's good to have you this beautiful Sunday evening. Oga Oduwa Domosa, Dr. CM, I see you. Black Panther, welcome. Yeah, who did there again? Yeah, Chimeze, you've not said anything, so obviously you might be busy. And the people listening to us from all over the world, I greet you all and happy Sunday to you all. I think we all know the issues that are bedeviling our nation. It's only if we want to be pretentious, that is when we want to stay a little to the left, a little to the right, and we try to look for a middle ground, whereas the issues are clear. They are right there in our faces. But, you know, humans will always be humans. We have our own primordial sentiments, our own primordial consideration. And sadly, one of these considerations has to be ethnicity, which we think ought to be the way to go, whereas we jettison competency. I think that's one of the issues that has been thrown up in Edo State election. But I want to give credit again to Mr. Nigeria Watch because of the carefully selected videos that he plays every day. You know, they are well balanced and they are completely thorough. For example, the video he played on Liberals Oshoma, you know, the Liberals Oshoma just simply repeated the kind of things we've been saying here every day in all ramifications. The performance of the scorecard of the PDP, Obaseki-led PDP administration. And if you listen to that video, the conclusion is that Obaseki didn't only fail, but he failed woefully. And those are the things we've been saying here. He failed woefully. And there's no way we can separate Obaseki from the people that ran the administration with him. They are all the same. They are all birds of the same feather. They were all circumcised with the same with the same apparatus. So we cannot separate them. If you want failure again, you can continue the way of Obaseki. You know, we talked about failure in road construction, and Liberals Oshoma made that reputation again. We talked about the failure of the development of housing program. Just last week, we talked about the BDPA, the Bended Development and Property Authority. You know, these structures were built long ago before the coming of Obaseki to even repair the roads. We mentioned 19th Street, if you guys remember, to even repair the roads that connects the various estates in this BDPA is a problem, Turkey. And yet people tell us he has improved in civil service. Liberal Shoma just told us that the people he brought to come and train the civil servants, we are now the people doing the job of the civil service. Everything is about MOU, MOU, MOU. The window dressing is doing today. Why did he not do them before? Because election is at hand. It knows clearly that it's time for a referendum. That's now you are suddenly waking up to start doing the little dressing he can do because the election is just around the corner. Because he understands that the Edolites, they can never be bought. Even if you try to intimidate them, they will still do their best. Look at the K1 Road. It has been there for how many years? Do you know how many times Nigeria Watch's channel has showcased that K1 Road? How many kilometers is the K1 Road? No legacy projects. It's all about window dressing, the MOU governor. That is exactly what Obaseki is. Then the question is that how does all this concerns Aswen Godalo? How can you possibly say how does it concern Aswen Godalo? When Aswen Godalo has been there with him, he was there as the member of the economic team of Oshomole and now the chairman of Alagodalo Summit. All those crooked investments, all those shady deals, all of them, they all emanate from Aswen. Aswen Godalo is the core center. Everything from there emanates from him because he's the most important person when it comes to this investment and development. Just like Obaseki was also the chairman of Oshomole's economics team. That was why when Oshomole was campaigning, he said that everything that you can see in this administration, Obaseki has a finger in it.
Sorry, can you guys
The
hear
same
me now?
way we are saying that Aswen Godalo also has his signature all over everything that Obaseki has done. There's no way you can separate Obaseki from Aswen Godalo. If you vote Aswe Godalo, just know you are giving Obaseki a third term. There are no two ways of looking at it. Take, for example, the mayhem that just happened in the States. It's about the PDP and the APC, and we repeat for people to hear that they are the axis of evil. That is our definition of these two people. The PDP and the APC, they are the same. They are Siamese, inseparable Siamese twins. There's another way to look at it. It's not the same Philip Shaibu that has been Obaseki's henchman. Look at all the violence that they unleashed during Obaseki's time. That is still going on. You can always finger Philip Shaibu in everything. Is it the removing of the roof of the House of Assembly? Philip Shaibu was there. He was Obaseki's man. And Obaseki was completely okay with everything that Philip Shaibu did. So his fight against Philip Shaibu is not really about Mr. Philip Shaibu being a violent man. It's because of personal ambition. Because Mr. Philip Shaibu has decided to contest. By any stretch of imagination, it is his right to contest. Now you have unleashed the full state apparatus against one man. That's the kind of person Obaseki, and that's the kind of people he's going to unleash on you, Edolites. We keep saying these things, and people have to see these things the way they are. It is rational thinking. I don't know if it was Madame Origin that used that word. It's about rational thinking. It's not really about trying to balance ethnicity, the region. No. We are talking about things should supersede things. You put things in order of priority. Now we want good governance. It has been 8 years. It has been 16 years of total collapse, destruction. We need a paradigm shift from what we currently have. That is why we are saying avoid the axis of evil. Try something new. Try fresh hands. Try a different idea. If Obaseki has done so well, how come that out of 3 senatorial districts in Edo State, the PDP has none? Out of the 9 members of House of Assembly in Edo State, how many does the PDP have? Just 1. And you tell me Obaseki has done well. Well, by whose standard? Look at what the sitting governor was saying, that if what happened last week happened again, Nigeria will burn. And these are people that say, oh, by Osagbawo Olumide is violent. Look at what the sitting governor, what has that got to do with Nigeria burning? Your fight between Philip Shaibu and yourself, what has it got to do with Nigeria burning? You are supposed to be the chief security officer of the state. You could not say Nigeria will burn when the Fulani herdsmen has been attacking your people. They've been maiming, they've been killing, they've been raping. They've been doing everything, all manner of heinous crime. And you've had your lips sealed. Now, because of one fight between your selfish desires and those of Philip Shaibu, between the two of you, the axis of evil, that you want to burn down the whole Nigeria. Whereas the people that voted for you, they've been suffering. The Fulanis have been doing all manner of atrocities towards these people. You wouldn't take any action. You wouldn't threaten the federal government. And somebody come here to tell me that Obaseki has done his best. When we say he has failed woefully, we know exactly what we are saying. Mr. Alex earlier on described that failure as a colossus. Go and look at the 7 wonders of the world. There's one of the wonders, the colossus at Ephesus. Before you call something colossus, it means it is impending, overwhelming. And that is akin to failure. That is akin to woeful failing. Obaseki failed woefully, whether you like it or not. Look at the analysis of Kenneth Okonkwo. Is it not the same thing we've been saying here? To the extent we were almost shamed for having faith in the candidacy of Barrister Olumide Akpata, but we knew exactly what we were doing. That was why we stuck to him. From common sense, he is the best person. Look at the other two. Do you want to go with the axis of evil? Julius Abure is corrupt. We've mentioned that over and over here again. And he should face the wrath of the law. But can I, because of that, equate Julius Abure to Barrister Osagbawo Olumide Akpata? The answer is no, unless I'm not using my thinking faculty. We put these things on the table and we look at it's a game of roulette. It's chess. You have to look at this. You have to balance everything. Use common sense. And you make a choice for your people. Is there
going to be that political party that everybody there will be 100% pure? Before anything happens there, you run to here, you run to here, you run to there. That is a rolling stone. And the rolling stone, as they say, gathers no moss. That is why I salute the sagacity of Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo. Despite all the hues and cries, he has been steadfast, continuing to support the candidacy of Barrister Olumide Akpata because it is naturally the best thing to do, given the situation we are. And look at the other things he said. Is it not the same thing we have enumerated here? He told us the billions that Barrister Olumide Akpata left in the NBA. It was 4 key points that he mentioned. He also told us about his administrative sagacity, his administrative prowess, that he is an administrator per excellence. Those are the things we've been saying about Barrister Olumide Akpata. He told us everything we have repeated here. He came and repeated them and told us that Barrister Olumide Akpata was not a SAN, but he was able to defeat 2 SANs. That is how strong he is. That is how strong his candidacy is. If you think any other person can face these 2 axes of evil in Edo State, you have a long way to go. And it's only your opportunity because it might be very difficult to get an all-rounded candidate as Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. He's not just talking, he's a man full of action. He has a scorecard. We can see where he's coming from. We know where he is today. Like we keep saying, we know where he's going to. I'll just round up with this,
Thank you.
my fellow people. Vote Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party if you want prosperity for Edo State. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful submission. Bella Naomi, thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Thank you so much. This goes a long way for us. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Do not forget to like and share if you're yet to do. Use the $ to the right in the comment section to support what we do here. Thank you very much and God bless you guys. Mr. Onwonsu Destiny, are you ready for us now, sir? Okay.
Yes. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, sir. Please go ahead. Please talk to us.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate everyone. Good evening and good afternoon. Good night, depends on your location. We will come again. We come again today. Mr. Najawat, I greet you personally. I greet Mommy Diaspora. Where will I start from? Let me start from all these are our Labour Party people. Mr. CS said something yesterday, I believe before yesterday. You people are Obaseki is not the one campaigning. And some of you did not that is supporting Obi, or you condemn also Goodluck Jonathan regime that he did not do well. And it's like you guys forgot that even Obi was one of the economic team of Goodluck Jonathan. And you guys are supporting him with everything, but you are condemning Asue that is not Obaseki, Asue on his own is the one campaigning. You are using Obaseki failure for Asue, but Obi own is good. I don't understand it every time. That's all these obedient people or Labour Party people. I don't understand. And they say if you want to condemn everybody, because even the Labour Party is not okay, everyone there is not okay. We supported, not we, you guys supported Obi, and you know that Obi was one of the economic team of Goodluck Jonathan then. And we know that that government was not okay. We did not favor Nigeria also. Then what is happening now? This guy is not the governor now. If Asue was coming for the second time, everybody is condemning Asue. And even many of them didn't even condemn Asue. They are just condemning Obaseki, using Obaseki rope to tie the Asue. But you cannot still use the same rope to tie your own candidate when it comes to your own candidate. How? Is that fair? If we are fighting for a good cause, we fight it in a way that it will be fair for everybody. Not that because this one is your own, you support him, The one that is not your own, you say, let's just keep this one. It does not really make sense. And some people even support Philip, that Obaseki is with contain Philip. If me, as a person, say I want to support, I will even support Obaseki than Philip. Because I remember in that 2020, when Obaseki was going to PDP, they asked him, drop your deputy, pick other deputy from the PDP. He said, no, I must go with my deputy. Who did each other favor? And the Philip was there. One of us, like he said, after my tenure, when he went to campaign in Eastern South, he said, after my tenure, I will, in our party, we will make sure that my successor will come from the Eastern Center. Philip did not say no then. The election is coming. You come up. You want to contest. The man said, I will not support. Is it a crime? If he did not want to support you, then you leave it. Now everybody is in Obaseki is bad. But we forgot how the thing started from this. If Philip Shaibu was there when the man says that, the man refused to drop you. None of us condemned the Obaseki then that Obaseki is wicked. He did not want to drop Philip to pick any other person. He's doing this, he's doing this. But now, he said, I'm not supporting you because I've already made this vow to these people that this is what I would like our party to do when time comes. Now he's fulfilling his promise. Everybody is condemning him. I know. Sometimes sometimes we just come and say, all these people, they don't fulfill their promise. I know all of them shall know where they even get sense, all these politicians. But at least if he did anything in one area, let us say this man try this aspect. That is where I always have some argument with some of our brothers here. Yes, all of them, no one is good, but if they did anything that they said, I will try to do this, let's give him that kudos. Let's say, okay, this is perfect or this is good. But in the aspect that he did not do well, we condemn it totally. Not that we just come here, we know that our person did not do well, we will support our person in any way, but other person will condemn it totally. Even the area that he did well, we will not say he did well here. Every other aspect. This barrister name said about Peter Obi, even some of you guys were still trying to beat around. You don't want to go straight. This thing is not supposed to be so. As a leader, your leader cannot tell you this is what I'm doing or this is what I'm supposed to do. Does it right? Does it make sense? Let's be realistic. Just like in your house now, there's something that your daughter or your son is expecting for you to see. You say you keep quiet. Your son should know with your action or with your body language. Then your son or your daughter will be reading your body language every time to know what my dad is supposed to do, how my dad is supposed to take action. If we are supporting someone, we let us always speak the truth now. Since January, this man said update. Till now, the update did not come. The supporter that it said we'll make sure we employ this update, private auditor. Till now, from January till now, nothing like that. He did not come back and said, this is the reason, this is what happened, or this is what did not happen. No. The party, that everybody, because of this man, supported the party. Since it's going wrong in that party, he did not come out and said, all the whole allegation, I did not know about it. I know about it. This person, with my own look, I believe this person is wrong or is somehow right, but I will not say he's wrong. I will say this allegation, but with all the whole information I have, something like that, but I cannot say he's wrong or right now. We'll leave everything in the court of law, but I can't stand here or sit down and said, this man, because of how I stand, this man is my chairman or not. No, because of what I have seen around him, I cannot say that. But let's leave the court to judge. No, he did not say anything, nothing, still yet. We are still saying it's okay, it's okay. The other man said if he says something, they will arrest him. Anybody that said, I'm fighting for the country or I'm a leader, you are supposed to know that something like that will come up. And you have to own up to it. Unless you are not really a true leader. Who's true leader will say, no, arrest will not come. Because of that, you will not speak what you are supposed to speak. Then why are you a leader? Well, how do you expect your followers to be? Okay, your followers should also be always afraid like that. Just always keep quiet. Then they should not talk. If it's Jagaban that is there that is not talking, all of us will condemn him. And when Mr. Naija was saying, he said Obaseki does not always speak to the Edo people. He always silent. But here, we are praising the one that is always silent also. When he, in other areas.
Okay, Mr. Your time. Thank you for your submission. Even if most times I don't know where you're driving to, because like I asked you the last time, you said you didn't have a candidate, you don't have anybody you're supporting, you're just in the middle. So I see no reason why you're condemning others who have the people that they are supporting and not supporting another
Sorry, I
set.
did not condemn anybody. I said,
No,
let
because
us always speak the
you
truth.
keep saying that you people, if you want to condemn everybody. Why are you condemning this one? You're not condemning that one. That's your word. That's what you said. Every time you're always using that line. And I asked you the last time, who are you supporting? Who is your candidate? What's your take? But you don't even support anybody to start with. So honestly, I don't even understand. And when I said this, I know I'm speaking for a lot of people out there, the viewers and even the people on the comment section. I know I'm speaking for them when I say this, because I've asked you before, you said you're not supporting anybody. So I really do not even understand what you're trying to, your points, and I don't even understand what you're trying to make out of all of this submission, truth be told. Thank you anyways for your submission, and thank you to the viewers, the panelists, and those people on the comment section. Please do not forget to like and share if you're yet to do so, and if you're just joining us, please like and share and support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section. To everyone who has super chatted us today, thank you so much and God bless you. We're going to go straight to the next person, and that will be Black Panther. Black Panther, good evening, sir. Are you ready for us, please?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Please talk to us. Thank you, sir.
I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Mama in diaspora. Mommy, I thank you. Thank you. You are a blessing to us. You're a blessing to the Edo people. You've shown how a mother will stand for his own people. And I want to also thank Nigeria Watch for giving us a platform to do what, to speak out our mind, excel in what we have been, what we have been trying to study, the Nigeria economy, the Nigerian politics. You've given us platform to speak to the people. And whenever I speak, I try to speak to the people. And if I'm digressing, I digress because the content that comes out from people is mind-blowing. I want to thank other people, other guys in this network. May God bless every one of you. Most especially, I want to thank Mr. Chris and Mr. CM, Madam Luke, every other person. I want to thank the commenters. Oh, guys, you guys are great. All the time that I was not here, I was looking comment after the whole thing. I looked to the comment because I've been doing a lot of traveling. I want to thank every other person that is there listening to us in every medium that Nigeria Watch is in. I want to start with our brother that spoke last. I almost laughed out when he said, though I was not understanding him, but later I pick some stuff. There's always something that somebody will pick out in every stuff, no matter how, how it goes. Like he was saying, he landed and said that, he said, oh, this all of them said now the same thing, said. You see, that is what we have been talking about. You see, the Nigerian politics, it's high time we start shifting a lot of things out of it and trying to make sure that we know our direction. Now, we all know the polity of Nigeria. And the polity of Nigeria is that there are parties, and the constitution states clearly we are running party system. We are not running individual private enterprises that will bring private someone to run, because on the ballot paper is going to be, your name will not be on the ballot paper, it's the party. I can understand what people are trying to do, trying to demarcate, trying to stop, not to speak more on the party, but to speak more on the candidate. I understand that politics, but that politics will not hold where men that have common sense and that men uses in-depth concept in analyzing the state of Nigeria affair. You don't bring that into it, because it's mind-blowing and annoying to everyone, because you can't twist the Nigerian people, their mind has been twisted too much. And we are not supposed to twist it more into a place where they will be confused. And now, I want to say here, I was listening yesterday comment when some people were, so it was in Mr. CM that said the Edo people is left on the Edo people to decide who they want to vote for. I have point blank stand on my ground that PDP, APC, they are no go area, because from in memorial, when this republic came into being, they have been there. But look at where we are today. These two parties has been somersaulting among themselves and have been bringing out good people in quote. And the good people in quote have been consumed by what? The factors, that's corruption. There is nowhere you will be and you observe corruption that is an epitome of a party, you will run out. You will run out of there, because that is not the ideal you stand on. That is not a process you can undergo to bring out what you have inside of you. I think the concept of I said it here, the way we select our leaders is awkward. Look what happened in England. England, where their belly was full with the concept that is being brought in by the other party, and they voted them out. Outrightly, they voted them out. That is the kind of democracy. That is people that are thinking, critical thinking, that if we keep on leaving these guys to rule us because they have the same idea, if they continue, they will bring us down. What did they do? They voted them out and brought in the Labour Party. I will not blame anybody, but I will blame the individual that look at himself as a good person, that think and reason the minds of the people, and go over and move over to PDP and said he's going to pick his ticket from PDP. PDP is not a good name. There is a red flag on PDP and APC. And any good-minded person that goes there, just know that your name is stained with red oil. Now, let me go to this other side, the Labour Party. Most of you were jumping all around. Before I go there, I would like to go to what is happening in Edo State. You see, Edo State, the governor is just making noise. It's noise making, because without the thugs, he cannot do anything. He is not a politician. The man that was his deputy was the politician. He was the one that did the game for him. He did not know how to draw any map. The man that was his deputy drew the game. And we all saw that, despite we are not the support of his deputy, because they both had the ticket, but the modus operandi of eliminating the candidacy of his deputy and going through the back door to process a person that you know is coming in to clean the books for you, even if the person Maybe let's say, for instance, the person that coming in that you want to come, give them plain ground to contest. You said no, your deputy, you will take his right. And that is a fundamental abuse of right. And no way I can stand with such group. And hold on. Yeah. So in no way I can stand with such group. In no way can I separate Aswen from PDP. Aswen is PDP, PDP is Aswen. The people of Edo State are going to be the one that will suffer it if they vote contrary to the will of the people. And who is the right man to be in this right position that is different from what they have been doing? Is a man that is directly linked to the people and applying the concept of common sense in the approach of economic issues that we have on ground now. What are the issues? Do we need an MOU to do these issues? Because what you have before is MOU. We have not seen the MOU. He hid it from us. All what we have is that, look, I want to state here, if this government of Obaseki finish, when the book is open, most of us, we apologize for being in this side of this man, because this man has done a great damage to the economy of Edo State. A very big damage. We are not like this before. They have brought too much evil into our state. Common road, we cannot build. Common water, we cannot supply. Common security, we cannot do. But we are taking 1 billion naira every day from the coffin of the state and putting it to our pocket. And the constitution says you cannot be questioned. And still, we are having people are being named down by the Fulani conquest, Fulani men. Our mothers are being raped. Many things are happening, and he's not saying anything. And this is a man that have detrimented the land and is coming out to now pick a candidate and give it to us. So the way we reason, the way we select our leaders, there is a question mark. I've repeatedly said that there are 3 people in this thing: people that have interest, people that are tribalists, and people that have interest of the people at heart. You should know this. If you fall under the rest 2, you don't fall under the people that have interest of the people of the land and know the situation we are in now. We want to close all the doors of tribal sentiment to choose the right person. Edo State has been in a state that chooses the right person. In the days of our Bruce Ali, choosing the right man for the job. That is what Edo State is meant for. And that has been so. So Olumide Akpata has been a man that has been tested. He has worked. He knows economic terms because he is a lawyer that deals with those kind of people. He's a lawyer that deals with those kind of people, and he knows the concept, and he's applying common sense to these things. That is the man you can put there. A man that has not been found corrupt. A man that has not worked with corrupt entity. That is a man that we can look up to make sure the books that were dirty is made open to us. And I want to say here, I don't need no hand. Edo State, look at us. The Edo light are speaking to you. Look at our voice and hear our voice. We are going for a new person entirely and not PDP, not APC. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Black Panther, for your submission. Thank you guys for doing this with us again today. Please don't forget to like and share if you've not done that already or if you're just joining us. But I'm going to throw this question to Mr. CM because I know Mr. CM is the next person to speak. Mr. CM, a lot of people are saying that with everything going on in the Labour Party, the fraud, the accusations, the shenanigans, and all of that, with everything going on in Labour Party right now, would you say that Olumide Akpata is the right person? And if I may know why, because we got messages and people are asking, please tell us why. Unmute yourself, Mr. CM.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kachi. Good evening, everybody. Please, I greet each and every one of you for what it is worth. I thank everybody, those that have spoken before. Yesterday, I couldn't make it, or rather, it was dying minute. I decided not to bother joining. It was the closing time. So, like you said, you see, Kachi has a principle. Do you know why? I will just take the question. Rather than discuss Labour Party, I discuss Olumide Akpata. Nigerian party is so fluid.
Okay.
The party system in Nigeria is so fluid that this river go flow here, this one go flow there, this one no principle, no ideology. Why do
But
I
the,
say so?
but the
Listen,
message now is
why do I say so? Last year it was we were all here. I think you were here too. Papa, mama, pikin, even and at the back of my mobile phone, we all say print Papa, mama, pikin. Everybody studied it. All manner of crooks flew to different state house, different house of assembly, different house of at the house of senate and then house of reps on the wing of Labour Party, Papa, Mama, Pikin. Today, what are we seeing? So look, party is so few. I don't really. What I want is to bring out Olumide Akpata as a person and look at him. In the end, you don't sentence a party. EFCC don't sentence a party to 50 years. He's the individual. That's what I'm saying. Nigerian politicians tell you party is a vehicle. And true, they made it a vehicle. Unlike US, where you have the Republican, Democrat, they have their principles. Somebody can be in Labour Party in UK, or for 50 years, he won't change till he ends politics. Conservative, the same. But in Nigeria, how? No, it's not. So that's why I don't bother about it. I don't look at it. Whoever the Labour Party, there is a saint in Labour. Somebody might be a saint in Labour Party. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean because Abure is on trial, everybody is on trial. No, I don't believe in collateral this thing. I take individual for what they are worth. So that is why whatever they bring up, I don't discuss that. If you are ask me about Olumide, but I can say what or two, 3 or 4 or 5 things I know about him because I've also checked their background. But as for go and delve into maybe SDP, PDP, Action Congress, this, I don't do such. I don't have time because it's Nigeria. Anything before you know, okay, look at Shuaibu. Was he not the person talking? Now he has gone back to APC, and he still want to be given for 2 months to be vice president, to be deputy governor in a PDP government. You want to be deputy governor, but we've already gone and you see that's what we are saying. Please, Kachi, let me not forget what I wanted to deliver that really got me this thing. You
Please
see,
go ahead. Thank you.
let me also thank everybody again. You see, this idea, this threat from Bayo Ononoga is getting out of hand. P2B will be arrested. Whatever happens to Nigeria, they should have P2B is planning to burn down there. It's all this is getting out of hand. You see why I'm saying this? In 2015, the Oba of Lagoon, of all the ethnic group that are in Lagos, he singled Ndigbo out. Invited them to his palace. They thought that they are going to dine with a king and Oba, at least have lunch. He just schooled them like a school. These are Igbo leaders in Lagos. If any of you fail to vote for the Ambo, they are pick. Can you? This is the greatest insult to Ndigbo since records began. The whole world were shocked. How many ethnic groups are in Lagos? More than 100, more than 300. The Joy, Chekiri, Idoma, Edo, Bini, just name it. Kanuri, Fulani, Hausa, they're all there. You never called any one of them. Called Ndigbo, dress them down. People say, hey, leave them. 8 years later, an illiterate street urchin called Oluomo now have to give order that people were slaughtered. Because of that, I lost my cousin. Bayo Ononoga had to put in black and white that Ndigbo voting in Lagos is interfering in Yoruba affair. Ijoman can vote in Lagos, it's not interfering in Yoruba affair. Fulani can vote, no, that is not interference. Hausa Kanuri, they are free. TV, Idoma, Egala, of course, they are Ichekiri, Ibibio, Efi, Kianang, they are free. Ogoni, Ijo, they can vote. Ndigbo is just interfering. And they kept, you see, this is how it starts. Now look at the way it's climbing P2B. See, Bayo Ononoga, thank God at least IPOB worldwide, they've taken it as a personal challenge. If anything, even if it's a hair, that type of gray hair that will grow in one part of your, unnoticed part of your anatomy, which you would like to get rid of when you are having shower. If that type of hair in P2B's body gets missing as a result of what Bayo Ononoga is peddling, Bayo Ononoga will pay the greatest price ever paid by a human being. Whether that one ends, whether it is what is the what is it called? Whether it is a definite the definite price, that is all for circumstances to unfold. This is highly unbecoming. Since Tinubu came to power, the first this thing they wanted to do, the Fulani onslaught has been, everybody knows it. The Fulani onslaught has been on Tinubu's back. There is nothing, all the things Buhari did in terms of his cabinet, Tinubu repeated it. Why are they not attacking him? Why is Bayo not attacking the Fulanis? When there was this misunderstanding, the Emir of Kano, whether they have to bring the 5 Emirates together as one or change it, they are happening. They were protesting there. Later, they said they have to bring it down to Niger State, hung everywhere. They brought it to Oyo. We were here. I said, okay, let's see how it goes. Iwanyanwu issued, in fact, Iwanyanwu issued a letter. Iwanyanwu is the President General of Hanese. Anywhere you hear Igbo, both home and abroad, Iwanyanwu is our leader. Iwanyanwu said that the election has been concluded. The Supreme Court, the highest court in the land, said Tinubu won. Iwanyanwu said they're not going to put sand in his carriage. Let him go. We wish him well. Ndị Igbo pulled out. And Ndị Igbo attacking Tinubu? No way. Then who are the greatest enemy? Who are the greatest losers in Tinubu's dissent? Ndị Igbo. Look at where they want to build what is it called? A motorway from Victoria Island somewhere in Lagos down to the coastal road. Atiku was the first to condemn it. Atiku, Fulani from Adamawa, PDP. Before Atiku condemned it wholly, not being specific as to provide alternative. Peter Obi went to town and then brought out different roads in different states of disrepair. That was the week we showed the Bini Ekpoma to Abuja Road, Okene Bini Ekpoma, Auchi Okene Road, in which a trailer tumbled inside the muddy water. We showed it here. That was the road Peter Obi saying, why not put this money here than doing this? And that one can wait. This is it. Bayo Ononoga. All they did was they start to carry Peter Obi. Peter Obi said, why are you buying presidential jet? You can use commercial this and this and this thing to be traveling. Bayo Ononoga says, so Peter Obi wish Tinubu dead. He wants him to die the way the president of somebody died in Iran. He wants him to die because of the way the Habriyama, former, if I didn't mention the name, sorry, Habriyama, former president of Rwanda that triggered this thing. He says, so Peter Obi, this is his plan, that Tinubu should die in a coffin. They call this is too much. Now, for the avoidance of doubt, there's a man called Professor Osman Issouf, former executive director, National Health Insurance Scheme. He came back from US. He was the person that was going around media houses, carrying something. It may not be exactly at this size, but bigger. He said, look at what we are suffering. We are burying our debts. Insecurity. This. The president is not doing anything. He will drop it. He will bring another one and say, look at this. These are Kaduna. These are Marasmic. People are dying. And we soon get to enter into Ramadan. This government is insensitive. They don't know anything. Bayo Ononoga kept mute. Because Professor Osman Issouf, a medical doctor, a professor of hematology and bone marrow transplantation from Katsina State, is a Fulani. Bayo Ononoga from Ijebu, Odogbolu, Ogun State, kept quiet. He never said anything. Another one came out again, Aline Dume. You saw what Aline Dume said? That this is a government of kakistocrats and the kleptocrats. Openly. They're not hiding it. Who is Aline Dume? A Kanuri from Borno State, a senator. His name is not Peter Obi. Neither is his name. Neither is he Igbo. What did Bayo Ononoga say? He kept quiet. Okay, if that is not enough. There's another one called Osman Bugaje, former Secretary General of PDP from Kano State. He granted interview to Sheikh Okimbaloye. Tinubu came on the mantra of a renewed hope. The man said this thing called renewed hope is renewed fraud. The tapes are there. What did Bayo Ononoga said? He kept quiet because Osman Bugaje is Fulani from Kano, he claimed, and then his name is not Peter Obi and he's not Igbo. He kept quiet. They were not doing anything. Then there's another one called Alhaji Kawu Baraje from Kwara State. Another Fulani. He said that what Tinubu is just doing, they're just trying to constitute Oduduwa Republic in the cabinet. He said, look at the type of appointment, look at what he's doing. The country is going backwards. What did Bayo Ononoga said? He kept quiet because Alhaji Kawu Baraje is Fulani. He's not Igbo. And his name is not Peter Obi. Former Minister for Sports under Buhari, Solomon Dalong from Plateau State, we heard what he said. In the interview, he said that they're even bad to see the president and the corruption going on is so rampant and brazen. What did Bayo Ononoga do? He kept quiet because Solomon Lalong is from Plateau, probably a Birom. He's not Igbo, and the name is not Peter Obi. Now, this won't shock you. Earlier this year or last year, a bomb exploded somewhere in Ibadan, GRA of Ibadan. Everybody, we are all wondering, say, what is this? What is this? According to Professor Banji Akintoye, Emeritus Professor of History, a Yoruba man, Babe Ekiti from Ekiti State, he said that the Yorubas were worried and they wanted to find out why should this bomb be exploding? Why? Fulani Miyeti Yala Funam, Fulani Nationalist Movement, Miyeti Yala, warned them that if they dare ask why the bomb came from, find out, more will explode. That was why the man said they have to apply to Tinubu that they want to leave Nigeria. What did Bayo Ononoga say to reply the man? He kept quiet because the people of Miyeti Yala are not Igbo and they are not Peter Obi. So this is so much. I can give you so many names and it's continuous. So what on earth is giving Bayo Ononoga this nonsense? Because he put down in black and white, Ndi Igbo should not vote in Lagos. That is interfering in the internal affairs of Yorubas. Look, IPOB worldwide has taken this up. Since yesterday, I've been with them. They've taken this up. The slightest thing that will happen to Peter Obi, Bayo Ononoga will pay the greatest price ever paid by a human being. I'm not saying just I'm paying good him out. People can call this, I go and show him. He will pay the highest price because this is unbecoming. Peter Obi is not planning anything. Who doesn't know that it is not that are planning this protest? Iwanya told Ndibo don't go. Hope Uzodinma, even a Fulani stooge, he said Ndibo are not going to protest. We saw the tape. Hope Uzodinma said Ndibo are not interested. That they don't want to disturb Tinubu and his presidency. Despite the hunger everywhere. People that are attacking Tinubu, the greatest enemy Tinubu is having today, are the Fulanis. Why is Bayo Ononoga not attacking them? What act of cowardice is that? Every time Peter Obi, if something happens to that man or his BP changes, because this, I'm just saying this because IPOB, they will meet about it in the next few days. If anything happens to, even that the BP say it was on admission for one thing or the other, Bayo Ononoga, we pay the greatest price ever paid by human being. We don't care. This is unbecoming. We can't continue like this. Somebody should call him to order. What did we do to him? Is he more Yoruba than Dele Farotimi? Is he more Yoruba than people we meet here? Black, give us our mandate. I remember what happened in Lagos in there. He said, CM, please forgive and forget. Ndibo, forgive and forget. I can't forget it. Is he more Yoruba than Jonathan? Is he more Yoruba than Pa Ayo Adebanjo? Is he more Yoruba than all of them? Aki Oshuntoku, we know all of them. Even Rose Vivor, which they are not denying because the mother is Igbo and he married Igbo. What nonsense tribalism is this? Bayo Ononoga will pay the greatest price of his life. If anything ever happened to Peter Obi, let the man just, even if they say so there's a fake movement where Peter Obi is, Bayo Ononoga will pay for it. Because we can't continue like this. Everybody is hungry in Nigeria. Who doesn't know? Hunger knows no place. Why is it that when Peter Obi criticizes government, he becomes a pain to Bayo Ononoga? Who is he? Who the hell is Bayo Ononoga Papa said? Who the hell is he? What does he know in journalism? If you want to mention Nigerian journalists since records began, you must place Zeke at the top. You must place the great Zeke, whose journalism of show the light and people will find the way. That was what ended Nigeria independence. So what nonsense is this person? And even Delegiwa, who is Bayo Ononoga as a journalist compared to Delegiwa? The man that had the courage to even publish the truth, and he's running around Tinubu with a false certificate. He's making noise. Look, he's free to commit suicide if that is one. But to bring in Peter Obi's name, that is what the Igbo worldwide because I belong to so many associations. We've taken a resolution. If anything ever happened to Peter Obi again, and Bayo Ononogo attack him in the manner unbecoming of anybody, he, Bayo Ononoga, we pay the greatest price ever paid by a human being. Whether that will life is not for me to decide. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. CM. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. Whew, that was hot. Thank you very much. We're gonna go straight to the next person, but before I do that, guys, please do not forget to like and share if you're yet to do so. Please like and share our broadcast. That will enable our voices to go far. And don't also forget to support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section to support what we do here. Thank you and God bless you. Give us our
Manakashi,
good evening, sir. Please talk to us. Give us
can you
our
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Please talk to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Dr. CM. Thank you very much again. Thank you. I was just hoping I can come after you, honestly. Well, please pardon my manners, people. Greetings to you, Madam Kachi. Happy New Year again. I greet you. Kedu, Black Panther, Madam Luke, everyone on the panel, I greet you all. Mr. Hervis, I greet you. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Comment section, I greet you. See, Peter Obi is not only for Igbos. Now listen, Nigerians, Peter Obi does not belong to the Igbos alone. Peter Obi belongs to all of us. So, Bayo and Ruga, listen and listen well. Listen and listen well. Let me borrow you the 2 cents I have. I shouldn't borrow you because you're a criminal, but let me borrow you. The way to set Nigeria ablaze quickly is to touch Peter Gregory Obi. The way to set Nigeria quickly ablaze is to go ahead and touch Peter Obi. You will not only regret it, you will not only pay with your own life alone. I miss my word, people, but you may end up paying with your generation. Honestly, I'm a Yoruba boy. My name is Oluwatosin. But Mr. Bayo, gbọ́ dáadáa kó gbọ́ lálẹ́ yìí tí nǹkan bá ṣe Peter Gregory Obi kì í ṣe ìwọ nìkan wàá lọ sí. No be only you and I will go for am. You cannot beat a man. Also, you beat Nigerians behind this man, and you are asking us to cry. And this man is going, hey, Peter Obi is not only for Igbos. Peter Obi just had his birthday. Is it yesterday or the day before yesterday? His billboard was erected in Kano. Peter Obi's billboard was erected in Kano. I followed him yesterday. I followed him today. I will follow him again tomorrow until he proves otherwise. But as at this time, Peter Obi has not proven otherwise. Mr. Ononuga, or what they call your name, Peter Obi does not only belong to Igbos. In fact, Peter Obi does not belong to Nigerians alone. At least you would have seen his picture with Paul Ryan, my own former speaker here in the United States of America. You would have seen his picture with him. Peter Obi does not belong to Nigeria alone. So listen and listen well. Dr. CM, I understand Igbos that no. Peter Obi does not belong to Igbos alone. He belongs to both Igbos, Yoruba, Hausa, Ishekiri, Idoma, Igala, Tifi, Kanuri, Ijo, Ibibio. You mess with him, that is a quick way to set Nigeria ablaze. That means the protest that you guys have, this one, then we won't even call a day for protest. You all will go for it. Try it. I am a Yoruba boy. You guys have seen my face here different times. Go and pull Mr. Elvis' video where have shown my face. You guys go and pull my video. Go and pull it. Go and pull it. I am a Yoruba boy. Without anything happen to him, you go for it. Not you alone. You may end up ending your generation. You think
Man, what kind of evil are these people? In the issue of Nigeria politics, I have never seen, not in my own tribe, a man as sane, a man as polite, a man as gentle as Peter Gregory will be. I was telling somebody sometimes, it was last week. I said, to get Nigeria right, let an Igbo man rule Nigeria. The day an Igbo man rules Nigeria, that is the day Nigeria gets it right. And I can tell you a story. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala served under Obasanjo. Was our debt not pay off? You think Obasanjo was the one that did it? Those are the brains of Ngozi and Soludo. In the whole of Nigeria now, only one state is upright, Abia State and Igbo man. The day an Igbo man starts ruling Nigeria, that's the day Nigeria becomes better. In the issue of Nigeria, I've never seen a man as clean as Peter Gregory Obi. And he told you, he said, I'm not a saint. Is he a saint? No. But when it comes to Nigeria politics, Peter Obi is a saint. Saint Peter Obi. Hey, see, most of us here, because I was born in me, I was born in me, Madam was born. See, when it comes to some things, you just once you find that truth, you go for it. And that's kind of before I made up my mind on Peter Obi, it was my friend in the Nigerian Navy that told me, give me Peter Obi. A Yoruba boy also. He said, give me Peter Obi and I'll be at rest. So I started studying Peter Obi. He came here to you and said, I was privileged to interview him. I have the picture. Ever since then, I study him, his way of life, his character, his mannerism. And you stole his mandate and you are still threatening him. Bayo, Peter Obi is not a Igbo man. He's not only an Igbo man. He's a Yoruba man. He's an Hausa man. He's an Isokiri man. He's an Ibibio. In fact, he's a US citizen. Because here in Dallas, we give him honorary citizen. So touch Peter Obi, you will go for it. And I tell you again, your generation may hand off for it. This is not a threat. Honestly, it's not a threat. But I'm just telling you, the quickest way to set Nigeria ablaze is to touch Peter Gregory. All of the madness that you are Mali, all of you bastards, all of the evil that you are doing, that is the day it will end. To quickly end your shenanigans and your evil is to touch Peter Gregory. Please, touch him. Don't see him. Don't beg them not to touch him. Don't beg them. Don't even acknowledge them. They should carry on. You think it's easy for a man to lose his cousin because of your evil? This man narrated how he lost his own cousin in Ladipo that belongs to all of us. And you are still threatening Peter Obi. What has Tinubu done? Tinubu is a criminal. Word of mouth, they paid Tinubu to leave Chicago because you catch him in criminal act today, tomorrow is committing another one. They have to pay him to leave Chicago. And that's the evil man that you guys call president in Nigeria. The criminal drug baron. During his criminal ring in Chicago, Andrew Lee died. He's in the FBI dossier. You think all of these things are made up? They are not made up. I was born in Lagos. I know what Tinubu did in Lagos. So they say he beat Lagos. Lagos is being taken over by flood today. These are evil men. Remi Tinubu, all of them, they are evil. So the quickest way to set Nigeria ablaze is to touch Peter Gregory. This one no go be like Abiola. Bayo. I know go tell you, beg you not to touch Peter Obi. I beg touch him. This is not a threat. Touch Peter Obi. Peter Obi is not only an Igbo man. Peter Obi is a Yoruba man. Peter Obi is an Hausa man. Peter Obi is a US citizen. So touch him. In fact, Peter Obi is a Ghanaian. These guys are playing with fire. You don't miss out to see him. You don't bear. You say, you don't ask a China to have leprosy. If he can live in the forest by himself, let him go and have the leprosy. Let Bayo catch leprosy if he can stay in the forest by himself. Come on. You think you come on. Man, these guys are well, I don't blame them. They are criminals. Criminals can do anything. They can say what they can. Man, try it. Please, try it. I'm not begging you to touch Peter Obi. Touch him. Touch Peter Obi. Then you will know that well, my people, it is so disgusting, so irritating. Man, these guys are evil. These guys are evil. You saw this, you saw Nigeria. You see what Ajero did? Somebody, man, these guys they are satanic. They are demonic. They are evil. Evil, man. Mr. Elvis, once again, if they be for you, you will not die young. Your mother will not bury you. Your father will not weep over you. Thank you very much. In fact,
Thank you.
for the interview with TUC, that TUC guy said, you see them, they are presidents in Nigeria, but they live in UK. So the other
Thank
guy
you.
said they will not accept 70,000. What are they accepting? Mr. Elvis, God will bless you. Madam, please allow me. Madam, look, Black Panther, please, if you guys can respond to what I put in the private, our so please, Nigerians, don't beg Bayo. Let Bayo catch leprosy if he can live in the forest by himself. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Give us our mandate for your wonderful submission right there. Now touch me. You guys touched me so much with everything that you guys have said today. This is just to show that there are still good meaning Nigerians out there who really genuinely want the best for the country. Thank you guys so much for your submission. To our lovely viewers watching us from everywhere in the world, I want to say a very big shout out to you guys. Thank you for always doing this with us. The wonderful people in the comment section, Trigboza Fauna, so much. Thank you guys. And of course, the lovely panelists. You guys are so amazing, coming out here to share your knowledge with us. Thank you so much. Now God bless you. Now make sure not forget to like and share. Please share to your friends, to your loved ones. Tell somebody today about Nigeria Watch. Share and also like our broadcast. And do not forget to support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section. If you're having challenges with doing that, we're also going to be pasting the account details on the screen. Please don't hesitate to support us. Thank you very much and God bless. On that note, we're going to be taking our final submission and we're going to be starting with Madam Luke. Madam Luke, good evening to you. Please, your final submission, 4 minutes. Madam Luke, are you there? Okay, I think Madam Luke is not available right now. We're going to go straight to...
I am very, very available, Miss Kashi. Miss Kashi?
Yes, I can hear you, Madam Luke. Please go ahead. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Nice to meet you once again. Well, final submission is around the corner. And I'm going to keep it really brief. Whatever the Labour Party is doing, I hope they get it together. So that way, the obedience can rally. Because right now, we're disconnected. And we don't know where our leader is leaning towards because of all the things happening in Labour Party. I hope that Mr. Barrister Julius Abure would do the honorable thing and leave. Look at how we have Joe Biden right now here, doing the honorable thing and leaving because his health will not permit him to do so. Now that opens up for whatever candidate is out there to try to defeat Donald Trump. But that's the beauty of democracy. Let the people decide. We have as many candidates out there, and let the people decide. So coming to Edo State, let the people decide. Let Obakese stop trying to prevent other candidates, or would I say his supporters, because he cannot physically go out to the streets to pull down the billboards. But he has supporters who are doing his bidding to make sure other people do not contest. It started with Shuaibu, and that's why Shuaibu is where he is now. And like I said, I don't blame him. You do whatever you have to fight for your political survival. and you also have to do whatever you like. It takes you to maintain your political relevance where you are. I don't believe he was treated well by Obaseki. That was very callous of Obaseki, but I don't expect anything from Obaseki. He's truly a very vindictive human being, and he doesn't carry people along. Unless it's his own people, he doesn't carry nobody along. There was nothing wrong with Tribe who wanted to contest. Edo North or coming from Edo North or coming from, it doesn't matter. Let the people decide. You don't keep people in cages to promote your tribal sentiments of what part of the country should rule. Emilokan tendencies. We are not interested no more. I was one of the people that said, okay, yeah, the people coming from Edo North, why can't we get other people from other places? Unfortunately, the people from other places, I don't want to use a very uncaring, insensitive word here. The people from other states are very retrogressive and their minds are very unprogressive, including from Edo North. I don't know whether it's this kind of timidity or whatever it is. You hardly, even from the East and West, I mean, the Edo Central, you have a bunch of timid folks there, you know? People who have not ever come out to show their power, people who have never been so outspoken, or they've been riding on the gravy train of other people. And that's the same thing we have with Aswe Godalo. You know, these are people who have no political standing on their own 2 feet. And that is why I'm like, okay, fine, let's go with somebody new. Olumide Akpata, yes. He's not riding on anybody. He's been on the party for that long. Even if he was not an active politician, now he has decided to run, and that's good. So let Edo State throw out as many people as they can do. I mean, to do this election. And Obaseki should please stop trying to muzzle people, pulling down their billboards, intimidating them, and all those shenanigans we saw in Lagos State. He needs to stop it. His term is over. He needs to crawl back wherever he came from so that we can continue to rescue Edo State, because he has done nothing. There was someone that came out on this, the first speaker, the first video that played, how the person categorically stated how Obaseki was a failure and how he needs to step aside so that they can see light. Putting Aswe Godalo there is not going to help, because we know they're cut from the same cloth, and Aswe Godalo cannot stand on his own 2 feet. We know that. So we need somebody who can showcase Edo State for the power that he has, and so the people can move forward. 24 years of PDP rot, APC cancer, we don't want it. We say, yes, don't go for the party, go for the individual. The individuals have nothing to show for themselves. Olumide Akpata, yes, is a newbie. We are rather taking on all these tainted and cancerous people, politically cancerous people who have nothing to show and who already are part of the illness and not the treatment. So please, Kenneth Okonkwo, keep talking. Peter Obi, I know it's your typical fashion. You will never say much. You're very taciturn when it comes to certain things. And I have understood that is your style. I'm not going to fault you for it, because in North, East, South, and West, you're still the best thing for Nigeria. Because the rest of what we see, disappointment and just bad luck legacy. So please, Edo people, wake up, defend your mandate. If you join the protest, fine. But I expected, like somebody said, I expected the people of Edo State to start showing that what they want to do right now. Because the mandate is definitely going to be stolen. There's the only way PDP and APC can win any election in Nigeria is by rigging and by carpetbagging, money changing hands, hunger, spreading hunger and disease, so that the people who are psychologically and psychiatrically imbalanced will take that carrot, 10K, because they don't know their left from their right. They will set their bet right for a pot of porridge. Those are the kind of people that are supporters of APC and PDP. So I don't say, people, please rise. Give Olumide Akpata your mandate. The man has pedigree. You know? And that's for those people. And I was very upset the last time when some people were trying to make personal comments about him. I am sick and tired of people making people's personal comment their business. Whether he's married, he has children, or whatever, it's none of your goddamn business. You need to mind your business. There's not those people that were calling about his wife and all that, they were very disrespectful. You were very lucky I was not on the panel that day. I would have shut down this place. Don't attack people with their personal problems. Face what you're supposed to be discussing. Whether he has a wife or he doesn't have it, you go and take care of your own wife. But most of you spend time online here. We don't even know if you have wives. Whether they're ladies,
Madam Luke,
I don't know. So don't make no comment, no personal comment about other people's personal misfortunes. Face the topic at hand. Thank you.
Madam Luke.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Luke. Please, Mr. Black Panther, we're coming to you, sir, soon.
No, I just want 10 seconds.
Okay, you have 10 seconds.
Yeah, Madam Luke, may God bless you, ma. You know, the reason why we did not react, like when the first person, that our brother speaking from Italy, spoke that word, I told him I have a petition against him, and I'm seriously going to debate that on the floor. The reason why I didn't react was that I want them to pull everything out, and they've ganged up. 3 of them have made that statement. We'll soon react so that we know who is faulty or not.
Then try them again. This place go shut down. I'm saying, I'm giving you my promise. Stop attacking people's personal lives.
Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you, Madam Luke, for your submission right there. Let's go straight to the next person, please, and that will be Mr. Chimete. Mr. Chimete, please talk.
Thank you, Kachi. God bless you. I greet everyone again on the platform and Niger Watch family. Yeah, I want kind of renew our mind again. I want to take us back. You know, in terms of politics in Lagos State, the second tenure of Jagaban, there is the reason why I want to say this. The second tenure of Jagaban, that someone came out that all Igbo supported then, in person of late Funshaw Williams. So all Igbo people, not today, not tomorrow, they started chasing Igbo people in all kind of to become political, maybe head or anything in Nigeria. So that's this all Igbo. I would say 90 to 95% supported Funshaw Williams. So then APC saw it coming that this man is about to become Lagos State governor. What did they do? The next thing they did, hold on for me.
Mr. Chimeze, we lost you.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
So the thing, so that thing happens outside that year, the second tenure. So we all support the 95% support Funshaw Williams. What they did next thing, before you know it, they buy him. In cold blood, that thing is shake. It make since then. I was kind of demoralized in anything politics in Nigeria. It's so bad. It's so that is since then I was saying, is it how this life is? And the people that are doing it, all of today, they are in power. Even this person that's so-called their so-called president, he know what happened because he was Funshaw Williams was his opponent then. Because we, the Igbos, are supporting him. The whole Igbos in Lagos are supporting this man. They supported him. The next thing, they took him away. Everything just scattered. Everything just go just like that. Today, who remember Funshaw Williams? Who remember him today? It's only that only bridge. You see, one bridge or so, one bridge they built how many years ago? They say, I think Future Williams Road or hereabout. The way they remember June 12th. Did they remember that man? Because he was supported by Igbo people. You know, it's too bad. It's not good. Okay, look at this place now where I am in US. The some of Democrats are not happy with Joe Biden. They're not happy because they say they don't need him in his party. But in Nigeria, they will say he will use money to buy himself way. But here, the man looked at, okay, some of the members of Democrats are saying no. He have already checked and checked. They want to still become, next to be in power next year or next election. You know what? He just step aside. But Nigeria, how many times Buhari went to hospital? Some of them, even the one that just they buried last time, former Ondo State governor. See, Nigeria, the problem is in Nigeria. It's not only politicians. All the masses have to wake up for their sleep. When something is going wrong, they will get up and ask questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chimizi.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your submission right there.
Sorry, Madam Kachi. Sorry.
Yes,
Mr. Ogalaja Watch, I beg. That Mr. Mandate, I never get anything through my email. I've been wondering what was going on. So this was just an aside. Thank you for Madam Kachi for giving me that this few minutes. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Luke. We're going to go straight to Mr. Oduwa. Mr. Oduwa, please, you have 4 minutes to make your final submission. Thank you.
Thank everybody. Thank everybody. For me, let me say for those that are saying Peter Obi, don't talk, Peter Obi, don't talk. Why is he not talking? Why is he not? You see, it's not everything personally at all. According to the Edo parable, there is a bird called Apalapiran. Apalapiran promised when his mother died, he will just carve a stone as a coffin to bury his mother. But when the mother died, he flew to carve a stone. His mat was broken. Carve a stone, the mat chopped off. Then he now used the stone to sharp his mat and fly away and said, "Oh, I wish he said this thing out. To him will have become disgrace." So now, a man should not be bringing out every secret of life. Let that time comes, then before you bring it out. So that is Akbalakbiran parable, that whatever man will do, let it keep it inside his mind. So Peter Obi, who was not reacting to everything, has a reason and purpose. So, and I buy to his idea and I support him because he's springing, dragging, forcing, however you might calculate it, trying to become the positions of oppositions. The positions of opposition. So he cannot talk everything out so that people may not attack him through those places. So that is it. Then for my Edo people, we have Labour Party, we have PDP, we have APC, we have YPP, we have AFGA, we have so on and so forth. My Edo people, Obokan Okonkwo of YPP is the best choice that you people will vote for. And it will make we turn Edo to become second Dubai. APC and PDP is not going area, because these are the people who started in the year with the no date. They changed themselves to YPP, what do they call that name that time? CNC, NROC, SDP, whatever name. These are the same people who now later become APC and PDP. So My Edo people, we have YPP, Young Progressive Party. Okonkwo Okonkwo of YPP. Paul Okonkwo. If you vote for him, he will turn Edo to be second Dubai. We turn Edo to be second USA. We turn it to be second China. We turn it to be Hong Kong. If you want a betterness of Edo State, you want a development, you want to enjoy what we are enjoying in Europe, light, good road, your carbon water, no longer borehole, and security, food products, what you people call agro. So Okonkwo is the best. So my Edo people, I urge you to vote Okonkwo of YPP for Okonkwo of YPP. Thank you, and God bless everyone.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ojiwa, for your submission right there. We're going to go straight to the next person we have here, and that will be Mr. Chris Dublin. Mr. Chris, please talk to us. You have 4 minutes.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you once again for the opportunity to express my final views about the issues that are plaguing our nation. I think concerning the Bayo Ononuga statement, we had a very, very detailed section on that yesterday. I want to use the opportunity to thank Mr. Nanjawosh for giving us the time to copiously speak on these issues yesterday. And I think the people that spoke about the same issues today, they did justice to that. Well, that should be a constant reminder to all of us, that the owners of Nigeria, they will never allow any person that can turn the nation around to get to power. They will do everything possible to stop any person that is not in the cycle. And the same thing applies not just only to Nigeria at the federal level, but if you come to the microcosm of the nation, it's the same thing. The people in power, we have so many Bayo Ononugas everywhere. Even in Edo State, we have them, but they express themselves in different ways, in different manners. That is why we are saying in Edo State, it is time for a paradigm shift, a shift from the old ways to a shift to the new way. We should avoid the axis of evil, the PDP, the APC, and every other institutions like the INEC that they used to orchestrate their ballot stealing. So in that vein, Edolites, you understand that the only person that is cut out to stand against these people is Barrister Osagbovu Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. He's clearly a juggernaut. He's clearly an unstoppable force as long as this election is concerned. That is why the other two parties, they've gone berserk because they are old ways. They can clearly say it's not going to favor them. And the person that was referring to Jonathan and Peter Obi, sometimes I'm even happy that the moderator has questioned not once but twice. Where do you stand in all this? Is it just to come out and start telling us the way we should speak? Can't you see that Jonathan didn't have any hand on how Peter Obi became the presidential candidate of the Labour Party? Jonathan had no bearing in that. You must understand that if not for the influence, the overbearing influence of Obaseki, there is no way that's where Godalo would have become the candidate of the PDP. Can't you see the difference? And again, you keep talking about Labour. Is it because we know where you are coming from? You are supporting, you belong to the party of Showore, and Showore is against Peter Obi. Every day you keep telling us we've not seen any one single good in other people. As Showore, the person you support, has he ever seen anything good in Peter Obi? Even when the statistics are there. Showore, your leader, has been lying about Peter Obi. He has not seen any single thing, any single good thing about Peter Obi. I think that's a good point you should focus on. And back to Edolites, you see, we are steady. We are very clear on what we intend to do in the next governorship election. And that is ensuring that power is taken from this axis of evil and returned back to the people. We are going to do that through the ballots, not through any violent means. Even if not for anything, we've seen the destruction in Edo State. It has been 16 years of woes.
It has been 16 years of pains. It has been 16 years of infrastructure decadence. It has been 16 years of inability to account for state resources. Do we need to remind our people of the 30 billion Waterstone projects? The axis of evil, they were all involved in that. The PDP and the APC combined together. Because Obaseki and Asue Udalo, they spent 12 years in the APC and they've spent 4 years in the PDP. It's all the same thing. How possibly can we separate both of them together? There's no way we can do that. Because these are the same people that have ruined the state. So we are to vote against them because we cannot trust the judgment of Obaseki. Can you people not get it? That is the angle we are coming from. We trusted his judgment before and look at where that judgment placed us. So we can't trust this judgment again. If Asue Godalo had even won the primaries free and fair, then we could have been singing a different song. Then we would have thought of trying to separate both of them. But Asue Godalo is the direct third-term tenure of Obaseki. So that is why we can never, if you cannot hear that, when we are talking, then you shut your ears. It's your choice. It's a democratic right. You can't tell me what to say. You can't tell me how to campaign. These are the things we are going to campaign with. We are going to copiously expose these people. We will continue drawing a nexus between Obaseki and Asue Godalo. And the people that are supporting Asue Godalo, please, I think it's better you people focus on your court case. You have a court case to settle because nobody even knows if he's going to be the candidate. So let us do our campaign the way we deem it fit. We know that the only person that can stand these two forces, this axis of evil, is Barrister Sagbavu Olumide Akpata. Not because he's Barrister Sagbavu Olumide Akpata, but because of what he has done in the past and what he hopes to accomplish in the states. The track record is there, completely undeniable. Everybody kept referring to his stewardship when he was the chairman of the NBA. Everybody has referred to that. And I read somewhere that he won the election because the position was zoned to the minority. No, that is not the case. The NBA rotates between the North and the South. So any person from the South could have contested. It wasn't a case of being zoned to the minority. And when the South finishes, it goes back to the North. And any person could have also contested. So the point we are making with this is that his stewardship in the NBA, the way he won that election, a lot of, I'll round up in 20 seconds, a lot of political dexterity. It is that kind of dexterity we need in Edo State. We need him to use trepidation to silence the impudence of the axis of evil, the PDP and the APC.
Okay.
And thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris Dublin, for your wonderful submission. Guys, do not forget to like and share the broadcast. If you are just joining or probably you forgot to do so earlier, like and share. Thank you very much and God bless. We're going to go straight to Mr. Black Panther. Mr. Black Panther, please talk to us. You have 4 minutes.
Yeah, Kashi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you once again. Thank you very much. I want to say here from the caption, you see, that Nigeria would give. It's a Labour chairman party. I just want to paraphrase. It's not recognized by INEC as the party chairman. Isn't it, Kashi? Kashi?
Yes, Mr. Black.
Am I right?
There are different captions on there. INEC,
can you read it?
Abure's convention. Tinubu's presidency plan to arrest Obi, says media office. There are a lot of other.
Okay, good. I get it. You see, that is what we have stood for. If Mr. Najawa should play the tape back, I said one thing. We argued about it. Oh, this man is a bad person, but refused to know that the reason why Okonkwo opted out to suspend himself for now was as a result of this issue of the INEC. He didn't know the direction, but I picked one word from him. I know it was the truth, but I want some to reaffirm myself so that I will not be found in a cloud. The process in which Abure got into power is illegal and is not recognized by the constitution of the party and by the body called INEC. I knew. I said it. Everybody say, Obi should get out of the party. I say, no. We have to understudy it. We cannot use one man's sin to jump into any other party. We are not like PDP and APC. Let's stay and monitor it. Make sure that this man gets out. If this man is out, the party will do its election free and fair without any monopoly from anybody. We stood there, but some people opt out. Some people opt out. We stood our ground because this is something that we built ourselves, irrespective of the mistake we did when we were voting in the legislators. We all did that mistake, and we cannot say because we did that mistake and we now opt out of the party. That was where I got angry, because I'm not kind of just follow party. I look at the ideology backing the party, and if I believe in it, I stick there. If one person is making a charade of himself, we find a way constitutionally to take him up, and the law court will take him out. That is simple and direct. And that is why we stood at the back of Olumide Akpata, because Olumide Akpata said one thing. He said it was when he was in power that I got into it. And this man, as it is now, he cannot stand and start saying, oh, you should start saying this man is not there. Let the due process take its course. And the due process is about to bring him out, and let the court and the police do whatever case he has with them, let them deal with him, because we cannot continue this charade. And I want to say one thing that every one of us did not recognize when we were speaking it. Mr. Obi said the process in which you get to power matters a lot. And that is the idea we have been following. The process which Aswe Godalo got to power is illegal. The court has said it. He said unlawfully omitting, depriving the legitimate people that are supposed to be there from not voting. Unlawful, mark this, unlawful. That means he came through the back window with the support, aiding and abetting of the governor of Edo State. That is the reason, that is the core reason that we that stand for the truth and as obedient, we should not bring ourselves so low to that level to not look into him, because the process which he got to power to get the nomination was unlawful. That is what the law court said, unlawful. So my people, the only person that went to court and the court threw away all the charade of cases against him is Olumide Akpata. It is high time we all come together and iterate and bring ourselves together and look at our horoscope and look at our mentor Peter Obi and face it. And can I round this up here? Peter Obi will not be arrested and cannot be arrested, because he has no linkage with any of this that is happening. And I want to tell you people, reacting to that man, that 70 years old man, the speaker of Agbado, we are just wasting our time. That is what they did in the election. They are playing the card again to make us focus on the wrong thing so that they will not come out to fight for their right. Thank you, Madam, our moderator. May God bless you. And I say, Otuaka to every one of you that are patriot. Otuaka to every one of you. May God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Black Panther, for your submission right there. Thank you, guys. Mr. Black Panther, please mute your mic. Thank you very much. On that note, we're going to go straight to Mr. CM. Mr. CM, please give us a final submission. You have 4 minutes, please. Thank you. Mr. CM, are you there?
I am. Sorry.
Okay, please go on.
Thank you very much, Kachi. In concluding, and what was it I needed to say before? Okay, yes, I've said about Biononaga. That's really what took my time. Yes, because this is election season, I've already said it here that as always, in me making comment on Edo 2024, I will divide whatever issue that is at stake between those that matter and those that do not matter. So what matters is, how has anything happening today, because I don't know about tomorrow, affected the character, competence, capacity, and what is the other one? Maybe, let me just say, character, competence, and capacity of Asue Igodalo to deliver. These are the issues for this election. I believe in looking at the issues. There's insecurity, yes, as small as it might be, as mighty as it might be. There is the issue of unemployment. There is the issue of poverty, deprivation, inequalities, and inequity. Yes, in the Edo society, there is. You can't tell me that the whole 18 local governments are evenly, wealth is evenly distributed. No. Then there is the big debt overhang and infrastructural deficit occasioned by low provision of social services. Now, what does this thing entail? After all this grammar, we blow grammar from go front, go back. In the end, we need answers. Who can be able to provide answers to this? That's why I don't look at party. When I was looking at them, I put all the candidates and then score them and then come out with Asue. See, when the chips are down, you need a leader. A leader who will be a manager of men and resources. That's what Edo is looking for. That's what they are looking for. Whether you've done charity before to no limit, that doesn't matter. Edo has money, at least from two sources. There should be FAC from their Abuja that comes every month. And there is internally generated revenue. These two are taken as a given. So you don't need to bring in your own money. There is money. But how are you going to use it? How are you going to manage it? So I look at as well as that candidate that we have consummate managerial capability that can put it and say, this is where we want to go, and they take you in that direction. I don't believe in a tato gossip of this or that. I don't, all those ones, it doesn't matter. That's what I mean. Because what I say is that the best manifesto I've ever seen, people should go and read the APC manifesto of 2015 that removed Jonathan. Then 8 years later, we know what happened. So, but that is different. It's all those ones are just symbols. They are just mere semantics to me. I want to know, because what I keep checking every day from my barometer and where I contact is, has there been anything material that will make me change, switch? Nothing. The man is as solid as he is. He's a thinker. Like I said, some people do not like it. He's a focused mind. He will do it. That's why I rate him. He has an edge over the rest. Every other person is qualified. I don't go about the market. No, I don't believe in that. Rather, I tell you why this person is the person to do. So the people of Edo State, from what I've heard, is a civilized society. You can't be induced with money. Therefore, nobody can come with sack of money to give you at the polling unit, vote this person. No. And also say this, INEC should try and be the good friend to the people. Let the election be free and fair. Yes, I believe in free and fair. Let it be free and fair. If the people of Edo State, in the end, decide against us, so far it's free and fair, no problem. It means that maybe they know something I did not know. But as long as it's free and fair, and from what I've seen and the background checks I've done, every other thing, I can say he will coast on to victory. In this world, nobody can go and jail Asue Igodalo for whatever offense any other person committed. It's not done. It's not done. That is miscarriage of justice. Even those people that didn't vote for him will even say yes. You can't go and steal in a new Benin market because they say, nah, Asue brother, they go and carry Asue, go and... No, you can't be... It doesn't work that way. Every man is responsible for his actions. So throughout his career, and it does not mean that you must be a politician to be a governor. You can come from anywhere. All his life has been in the private sector, doing his thing, making his name with clean record. So it cannot change now. That's why I said I only comment on what I feel is necessary. So far, I've not seen anything to sway me. So Aswe is still the man. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. CM, for your submission right there. We're going to go straight to give us our mandate. Give us our mandate, please. Your final submission. You have 4 minutes. Give us our mandate. Are you there, please?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay. Okay, please talk to us. You have 4 minutes to give us your final submission. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Once again, thanks everyone for the time, for all that you do for your fathers, our fatherland. All I just want to say is, Nigerians, let's not give up hope. Let's not lose hope. Good things can still happen again. All we need is just to chase these criminals away. If we come together, unite in one voice, we can chase out these criminals. If Kenyans can do it, we can do it. We have Nigerians all over the world. We all should arise, chase out these criminals, from the president to the senate president, the National Assembly, governors. All these guys are criminals. Only same person that we can talk about now is Amisoti. Is that the only state we have in Nigeria? Nigerians, let's arise. If we arise, we can deal with these guys. We can chase them out. We can take what belongs to us. Enough of their evil, enough of their wickedness to humanity, Nigerians. Like I said earlier, I don't know that nobody's begging you. Nobody's begging you. Please go and talk it out. It's the easiest way to kill him in Nigeria. And this that will quickly help Nigeria, to end Nigeria. Since you are shameless, you are full of bigotry and wickedness, then that will quickly help you, help your family to go. Nobody will even tell you. Thought Peter Obi, you thought you brought evil to yourself, because you guys are evil. In this history of Nigeria, I've not seen this wickedness. Over 8 people died in the election. In 19 years ago, he killed himself because of these evil people. Because one armor, one criminal driver must be president. They do all of this evil against humanity. Nigerians, let's arise. If we arise, we can take our country back from these people. Now, going to Edo State, I said it here. Olumide Akpata is the man for the job. Edo Lights, I don't see anything good coming from Aswe. Don't forget, Oshomole brought Obaseki. Obaseki was called a technocrat. What is happening in Edo State today? The technocrat is also trying to put another person that will cover his own evil. Look at Kogi State, Ododo and Abure. What is happening in Kogi State? So Edo Lights, vote for Olumide Akpata. Vote for Olumide Akpata. I swear, Monday of Pewolo and whoever, these guys don't mean well for Edo State. Maybe they said Obaseki, they have an emergency response team in case there's anything. When they find that police orderly that was with Tribal, why didn't they call the rescue of Baseki to come and help that person? You see, this is the evil they tell you. This is a lie. They lie to you. These guys don't mean well for Nigeria. They don't mean well for each state. They do like arise. Mama, Papa, Pekin, vote for Olumide Akpata. It is enough. And I ask you, Edulite, what is it about the Obaseki family? What do they want? His grandfather or his great grandfather was one that went and pointing the house of chiefs in Edo State to Lugard. They burned their houses. Today in Edo State, Obaseki is putting down, they are taking over to court. And his brother or his cousin will go also everywhere to go and lie about what they have done in Edo State. So, Edulite, arise, vote for Olumide Akpata. That's the only way we can begin to get our state right. So we can go save Nigeria state by state. Enough of this evil, enough of this wickedness from this men. Let's arise and do the needful. Vote for Olumide Akpata. He has told you what he's going to do for the state. I mean, It's not too far. You can look at Lesotho. Look at what is doing in Abia State. So for me, the only advice I have for you, Olumide Akpata was the president of NBA. If he's able to achieve what he achieved in NBA, he can do much more for Edo State. When they were not building school, Olumide Akpata went to build school. He did a school. So people, rise, vote Barrister Olumide Akpata for this election. Let's not allow them. Including this Shuaibu. Let's stop all of them, because you see now how they are now causing evil in Edo State with thugs. He talks. So arise. Let's take the state back and give back to the people. If not for anything, for the sake of Uniben. If not for anything, for the sake of the palace. If not for anything, for the sake of the boy child, girl child, they have no anything called good governance. Let's do the needful. Vote for Olumide Akpata for this coming election. Let him go there and represent us. He's the only person that, if they need to even probe anybody, he's the one that can dare them to probe them for what they have stolen. The water storm project money. Arise. Vote. Thank you very much. I eat the mic. Good night, everyone. Have a blessed restful.
All right, thank you very much. Give us a mandate. I want to say a very big shout out to everyone who participated on the show today. Mr.
Kashi,
Yes, Mr. Black Panther.
and I have 10 seconds.
Mr. Black Panther, 10 seconds, please.
Now, those state election, you know, tire.
10 seconds.
Yeah. Kashi, you see, I want to go back to my forefathers, what they told, where we learned from our mother, what they told us. He said, then if you want to marry, you will look into the house where you are marrying from. When you look into the house, if the house where you are marrying from is clean, then you pick the bride, the woman. We are using our local way, the common sense, our elders' way to investigate and look the house where they come from. The house where they come from na PDP. And the Bible also say, if a father is a thief, he said the sin, the curse upon the father is upon the children. Therefore, my people of Edo State, as I taught that parable, so the son of a thief is a thief. We know they marry from the house of a thief, and we know they vote in the house of a thief. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Black Panther, for that proverb right there. Like I was saying, I want to use this opportunity to Mr. CM, please mute your mic. Your mic is on.
Please. Oh, sorry.
Yes, your mic is on, Mr. CM. All right. Thank you guys for everyone who participated on the show today. Mr. Black Panther, Mr. Chimize, Mr. Oduwa, Mr. Chris, give us a mandate, Mr. CM, and to everyone who called in, Madam Luke, also everyone who called in, thank you very much. And to the wonderful people on the comment section, Irene Finance, Abu Aziz, Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much, Mommy, for all you do. The broadcast, we see you right there. Mr. Joseph Orji, thank you so much for being here with us. Bella Naomi, thank you guys. And to everyone who super chatted us today, thank you so much. May God bless you. Just in case I didn't call your name on the comment section, make una no vex for me. And to our lovely viewers out there watching us from everywhere in the world, thank you guys. We're here because of all of you. Without you guys, there will be no us. So I want to say a very big shout out to every one of you. Now God and God bless you now. My name is Kachi, and this is me signing out and say thank you all. Good night and God bless you. Bye-bye.
No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice or the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government.
Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger war. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger war, you. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing. And he recommended to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.